In farming, the weather always cooperates. The soil is always balanced. Seedlings always flourish.
But that's fantasy. This is farming. Seed, bred and tested for your reality. Dynagrow Seed, for real.
We're not saying we'll bubble wrap your money, but we do protect it like family. At First State Bank and Trust, your money is safe with us. First State Bank and Trust.
Each morning as the sun rises, we get to work, right here in our own community, crafting cabinets with precision and care. Dedicated hands bring wood to life, shaping not just cabinets, but tradition. Proudly supporting the families and values we share. From our family to your home. WW Wood Products. Built here, built strong.
At First State Community Bank, our why is simple: to bring a positive impact to every community we serve. We are your neighbors and partners in building a stronger hometown. We work side by side with our community to help local businesses grow and families succeed. Our team takes the time to understand what matters to you, combining personal services with the latest technology so you can bank your way. Stop by one of our locations or visit us at fscb.com.
At Focus Bank, we understand your community because it's our community too. With branches across Southeast Missouri and Northeast Arkansas, Focus Bank offers services such as fraud protection, really free checking, and mobile banking that lets you bank simply and securely, anytime, anywhere. Stop by any of our branches or visit us online to open an account today. Plus, you'll receive an awesome free gift just from opening your really free checking account. And when you refer someone who opens an account, you'll both receive a gift. Focus Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Agriculture is not a fad, and it's not for the faint of heart. Long days become long nights, sacrificing time away from your family, even on weekends, just so you can get the crop in and get the crop out. This is your way of life. At Farm Credit Southeast Missouri, we are 100% bought into your commitment. Because we are customer-owned, it is our mission to be your ag lender, and we intend to be your value-added partner for next year and the long term.
Your ag lender will always be there.
At Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance Just and Toad Agency, we protect what matters most to you. Whether it's your home, auto, farm, business, or life, we'll make sure you're covered for the unexpected. Call today for a free Team Tote quote.
Hey, Big Chief. I know you're used to spending Christmas with one of us, but this year you get to spend Christmas with both of us.
You know, we just want to spend our special days with you. You understand, right?
Well, I mean, everything's so different this year, but I mean, sounds like I'm getting 2 Christmases. Oh wait, does that mean I have to make double the graphics this year?
Yep, good luck.
What does it take to stand tall? To let curiosity take root? To let your dreams take flight? You have to be fearless. Carve your path without permission. Turn your grit into greatness. This is your small town with big ideas. This is where you find your fearless. This is SEMO.
Mathis Funeral Home of Dexter and Bernie strives to provide their community with the accommodations and services needed to relieve your family during times of loss. For more information, give them a call and see how Mathis Funeral Home can help meet your expectations in celebrating your loved ones.
American energy dominance. It's how we secure our future. By harnessing homegrown energy, we fuel our economy, power industries, and drive innovation. At NextEra Energy, we're investing more than any other company to deliver low-cost, reliable energy that powers our country's future. NextEra Energy Resources, ahead of what's next.
At SEMO Health Network, we strive to provide caring and affordable health care. We provide medical, dental, OB, and behavioral health services to everyone that may need it. For more information, visit our website and let SEMO Health Network take care of you.
Please pass the hot sauce. No, none of that watered down ketchup. Give me the heat.
At Southern Bank, we're never not helpful.
Next stop,
Spicy City. Helping spicy grandmas and everybody else.
At Young Real Estate, we understand the importance of face-to-face interactions. Our experienced agents are here to listen to your needs and personalize your home buying or selling experience. But we also recognize the power of technology. Young Real Estate offers virtual showings, allowing you to explore properties from the comfort of your own home. Young Real Estate, where technology meets a personal touch. Your dreams, our expertise. Contact us today and let's make your dream home a reality.
Your animals depend on you every day. So we build equipment you can depend on every day. So cutting hay, feeding livestock, and managing land is easier. Loaded with intuitive, innovative features and tech, Case IH equipment isn't just built to work. It's built to work for livestock producers. Case IH, built by farmers. Talk to your Baker Implement dealer today.
In farming, the weather always cooperates. The soil is always balanced. Seedlings always flourish.
But that's fantasy. This is farming. Seed, bred and tested for your reality. Dynagrow Seed, for real.
We're not saying we'll bubble wrap your money, but we do protect it like family. At First State Bank and Trust, your money is safe with us. First State Bank and Trust.
Each morning as the sun rises, we get to work, right here in our own community, crafting cabinets with precision and care. Dedicated hands bring wood to life, shaping not just cabinets, but tradition. Proudly supporting the families and values we share. From our family to your home. WW Wood Products. Built here, built strong.
At First State Community Bank, our why is simple: to bring a positive impact to every community we serve. We are your neighbors and partners in building a stronger hometown. We work side by side with our community to help local businesses grow and families succeed. Our team takes the time to understand what matters to you, combining personal services with the latest technology so you can bank your way. Stop by one of our locations or visit us at fscb.com.
At Focus Bank, we understand your community because it's our community too. With branches across Southeast Missouri and Northeast Arkansas, Focus Bank offers services such as fraud protection, really free checking, and mobile banking that lets you bank simply and securely, anytime, anywhere. Stop by any of our branches or visit us online to open an account today. Plus, you'll receive an awesome free gift just from opening your really free checking account. And when you refer someone who opens an account, you'll both receive a gift. Focus Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Good evening and welcome to day 2 of the opening round of the 70th annual Oran Invitational Tournament on Aycorp Sports. Our first of two games this evening will be the 4 and 5 seed matchups. The number 4 seeded Kelly Hawks will take on the number 5 seeded Richland Rebels. Alongside my broadcast partner David Jenkins, I am Bobby Alford. Dave, the 4-5 matchup is always one of the most interesting of a tournament.
You know, it should be, Bobby. This game should be the most competitive, at least according to what the coaches thought at the seed meeting. The Richland Rebels, the number 5 seed, finished second here last year after having been the top seed. They lost a significant amount of scoring, though, from last year's squad, but they do return All-State senior Gary Tilley. I expect him to be the center of the offense for Coach Matt Klein. And the Kelly Hawks are a very junior-heavy team coming off a disappointing 7-20 season a year ago. Coach Devin Hiring, a 2020 Kelly grad, is looking to lead his alma mater to a better result this season, and I'm looking forward to see what he can build at Kelly. They got a pretty good junior class coming up off of a JV that was 21-2 last year.
And you know, looking deeper into that team, you know, they've got to find kids to lead them and who can score consistently this year. They lost Mr. Peters from last year. And David, who's going to be that guy to lead them tonight?
Yeah, I mean, they've got several guys. Grady Hall, he's a 6'4 senior. He's kind of a slasher. He averaged about 8 points a game last year. They're going to be looking to him for a lot of scoring this year. Griffin Pass, he's a 6'3 senior. He's very physical. He's kind of their post guy. And then Lane Williams, he's a 6'5 junior. He's got a lot of length on him. I think they're kind of going to depend on him a lot this year. And then a bunch of other juniors coming up off that really good junior varsity team. They only lost last year to Sykeston and Crothersville on the JV level. Had a really nice season, and they're expecting big things out of this junior group.
And as for Coach Klein and his Richland Rebels, he told me pregame, you know, watch the bigs down low. I think that's Chet Hughes. He goes 6'4 as a sophomore, and also Joshua Barnes, 6'3 senior. These are two kids he believes the team can go how they go because of their size and fight inside.
Yeah, you know, Gary Tilley is kind of what makes them go, but they've got to have some help for him, and I think those two are two of the guys they're going to look to. Also, Bo Blair, he's kind of their outside threat, a little 5'9 sophomore, so they've got a lot of different options there.
Yeah, also, they have Connor coming back from last season as well. You know, Hayden Connor's going to be a scorer for them this season. He's going to be a ball handler. Watch for big things out of him as well. Folks, we're going to take about a minute-and-a-half break for the national anthem. We will be back for the start of the Kelly Hawks and the Richland Rebels here on Aycorp Sports.
At Focus Bank, we understand your community because it's our community too. With branches across Southeast Missouri and Northeast Arkansas, Focus Bank offers services such as fraud protection, really free checking, and mobile banking that lets you bank simply and securely, anytime, anywhere. Stop by any of our branches or visit us online to open an account today. Plus, you'll receive an awesome free gift just from opening your really free checking account. And when you refer someone who opens an account, you'll both receive a gift. Focus Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Agriculture is not a fad, and it's not for the faint of heart. Long days become long nights, sacrificing time away from your family, even on weekends, just so you can get the crop in and get the crop out. This is your way of life. At Farm Credit Southeast Missouri, we are 100% bought into your commitment. Because we are customer-owned, it is our mission to be your ag lender, and we intend to be your value-added partner for next year and the long term.
Your ag lender will always be there.
At Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, Justin Toad Agency, we protect what matters most to you. Whether it's your home, auto, farm, business, or life, we'll make sure you're covered for the unexpected. Call today for a free Team Tote quote. At Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, Justin Toad Agency, we protect what matters most to you.
Welcome back to Oran as we get set to start this basketball game. Bobby Alford and David Jenkins along the side of the call here as we await the starting lineup for both teams.
Pretty nice crowd here tonight.
It is, and I love the feelings of being back in these small gyms. The energy holds in well. You just hear that sound and energy, and I love that feeling every time. As we are preparing for the starting lineups, first we will start with the Richland Rebels, I believe.
Starting for the Rebels,
And here they are. Number 3, a 5'7" sophomore, Bo Blair. Number 5, a 5'10" senior, Hayden Connor. Number 12, a 6'4" senior, Gary Tilley. Number 15, a 5'10" junior, Leland Cook. And number 50, a 6'3" senior, Joshua Barnes. The Rebels are coached by Matt Klein and assisted by Stephanie Depew. And now for the 4th seed, the home team on the scoreboard, the Kelly Hawks. Number 3, a 6'4" senior, Grady Hall. Number 11, a 6'3" senior, Griffin Pass. Number 21, a 6-foot junior, Brody Ash. Number 24, a 5'10" junior, Lyndon Alexander. And the big man in the middle, number 45, a 6'1" junior, Tennyson White. The Kelly Hawks are coached by Devin Hiring and assisted by Ty Powers and Trey Drury. David, looks like we will have, I believe, number 12, Gary Tilley may jump this ball.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to jump with number 3 there, Grady Hall.
Yeah, 2 of the game's scores we look for in this game, jumping against each other here to kick this one off. And here we go, we're underway. It's controlled by Richland, and Hayden Connor has that. Picked up in a little extended zone here by the Hawks. Down to the corner, Connor, bounce pass inside, goes up, Barnes is blocked there, back up, gets it back and scores.
Yeah, nice job there by Richland getting the ball into the post. Against Van Buren, they kind of struggled with that a little bit, but it's a good start from Richland.
Richland now guarding, and they kind of brought a full court soft press on them. Kelly moves that around. They'll bring it back out top and look to move again. Well, just a little loose with the basketball there. Luckily touched out by Richland there. Kelly keeps possession.
Yeah, first game jitters. You're going to have probably a lot of turnovers in this game. Probably advantage to Richland having already played a game already.
Trying to get it down low. There it is. Up, off the glass. No good. Rebound Barnes. He'll kick that out.
Barnes is a big guy inside. They're going to depend on him a lot this year for rebounds and a lot of the dirty work inside.
He's going to carry that in. Nice little pass down low to Hayden Connor, and he scores. And the Richland Rebels on the board again. They lead this one 4-0. We've got a 30-second timeout. We will take one as well. Back in a few.
At Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, Justin Toad Agency, we protect what matters most to you. Whether it's your home, auto, farm, business, or life, we'll make sure you're covered for the unexpected. Call today for a free Team Tote quote.
At SEMO Health Network, we strive to provide caring and affordable health care. We provide medical, dental, OB, and behavioral health services to everyone that may need it. For more information, visit our website and let SEMO Health Network take care of you.
Welcome back, David. Right away, Richland showing the ability to score in the post and in the paint right on the rim.
Yeah, that's something they really need to do because that takes some pressure off of Tilley and open him up from the outside. 15 to 18 feet, he's pretty deadly, and if they can just get him some open looks, I mean, he can have a big night.
Kelly drives into the paint, a little slip there, kick it back out and around. Outside again, inside the Hall, up, no good. Rebound goes to number 11, back up, and that's going to be an offensive foul against Griffin Pass.
Yeah, anytime you lower that shoulder, they're going to call you on it, and they got him there.
And it doesn't hurt that Pass is a lot bigger kid, and just bumping into him, knocking him on the floor. Makes it probably look a little worse. Full court press now by Kelly. That is broken easily by Richland to the corner. Tilley for three, no, won't go. Rebound, Hall. Now they advance forward with the Kelly, and no good. Rebound, Barnes, he'll get that to Tilley there to push the floor.
You can tell nerves a little bit. Kelly seems to be forcing the issue a little bit on offense instead of settling for a good shot.
Well, I'm going to tell you, Jenkins right now, one thing I'm seeing, Hayden Connor loves to drive baseline, and he looks to pass before he looks to score. He's trying to involve his big man in the paint.
Yeah, that's a sign of a good point guard right there. Always trying to get everyone else involved.
Tilly inside of the big man there, Barnes. Barnes on the floor. Connor comes away with it. Up, no good. Barnes had the rebound, knocked away. Back up, no good. Rebound, Griffin pass, and he is fouled.
Looks like they're going to get Barnes on that foul there. Just couldn't finish right there, but Richland did a nice job with getting some offensive boards.
Yeah, out checks Josh Barnes, in checks Chet Hughes, another one of his big men coming in. And I think that may be as much about holding on to the basketball was picking up the foul, David.
Yeah, I agree. I think Coach Klein will do a lot of switching of those two in and out, just try to keep them as fresh as he can.
And it's a good way to motivate those guys. Hey, if you want to start here, be the best player between the two.
Exactly. Turnover there by Kelly. Again, it just looks like Kelly has some jitters here, just making some silly passes, kind of forcing the issue on offense instead of trying to run their offense.
Yeah, there's enough space within the zone. They should be able to operate a little smoother.
Yeah.
Richland, Tilly for three. No, won't go. That is rebounded by Hall. He will push the floor. Hall inside the paint. Jumper will not go. Rebounded. Kelly. They will have to clear that. That is number 21, Brody Ash. Ball being passed around inside the paint, knocked loose there. Ash comes back away with that.
Good hands there by Richland to punch that one out.
Good ball rotation again by Kelly there. Little jumper, too strong, won't go. Rebound goes to, that is number 45. That is Tennyson White, no good.
They just cannot get anything to fall right now.
Pass inside, nice look there, all the way to the corner for three. No, will not go from Bo Blair. Ball still loose, Hughes got it, back up, won't go. Rebound number 24, Landon Alexander. A lot of missed opportunities at the rim right now, David.
Yeah, for both teams, they're just not able to put the ball in the basket.
Alexander knocks down a three for Kelly.
I think that's kind of what Kelly needed, just something to kind of break the ice.
Yep. One thing I look at right there, David, that was a nice looking good rotation on the basketball. He got a good clean shot. Watch that young man when he's open. Tilly from the corner for three. He answers as well.
Yeah, you definitely can't give him an open look because he's going to knock it down. He's a really nice shooter.
Alexander works out back across to Ash. Now back around in the corner to Hall. Pass has it into the paint. Jumper kicks it out. Ash up and scores.
Yeah, they made the extra pass right there. Earlier, they were kind of running their offense. They would beat that zone, get inside, and immediately take the shot. There he made the extra pass and got Kelly a nice, easy look there.
Yeah, and they're finding the right opportunities in the zone. I think that's what Kelly's going to have to do is wear down Richland and make them chase the basketball some. There is Tilly Hughes with the basketball, looking for room, spin move, jumper, off, will not fall, and Kelly is out and running. Inside the pass, wants to go up, doesn't, kicks it out. Alexander again for three, short, will not go, Hayden Connor away and runs. Connor has a clear look, he'll take it, and front rim does not go. Rebound there by White. Ash now surveys, and he will back it up. There's a three-pointer by Hall. Rims out, will not go, tipped, and come away. Look at that. Ash comes out with a nice rebound.
Yeah, just a nice strong thing. Just ripped it from Hughes' hands.
Alexander shoots the floater, does not go, but he is fouled. That goes against 54. Chet Hughes, that is his first. Team's second, I believe. Set to check back in, Josh Barnes. Alexander good on his first.
Looks like Lane Williams, 6'5" junior, is going to check in here for a Griffin pass for Kelly. It looks like Woolsey's going to come in for Alexander here after the shot.
Alexander on the second. Of course, he misses, so he can stay in the game. Tilly, the rebound, pushes out. Always the best way to increase your playing time is miss the free throw when a guy's going to sub for you. Rotated around out top. Richland looks again inside and knocked away, and it's going to be a foul. Picked up there. That is going to go on number 32, Lane Williams.
Yeah, he reached over his back there to punch it away, and just just too much body there. But looks like Kelly switched to a man-to-man here to try to put a little more pressure on Richland.
Yeah, be interesting to see how well they Richland bodies up inside with the big man Barnes on a man-to-man. Down low to Tilly. Tilly's got it. Spins, wants to go to the basket. Shot up, blocked. Knocked away, and here comes Kelly and Ash with the basketball.
Nice defense there by Grady Hall, holding his position, keep going straight up, not getting a foul call.
Here's Ash, he's going to rotate around to the baseline, has to push that back out. Good defense, Richland. Swung around again, three up, will not go, rebound, Tilly. Connor drives baseline, trying to get to the rim, nothing there. Three-pointer on the way, and good! Bo Blair again from deep for Richland.
Yeah, Blair, he had some big shots against Van Buren last weekend, and he can shoot from outside when he gets a look.
Now, Coach Klein was not happy with the way his team played last week against Van Buren, but now Van Buren's going to be a very good team.
Yep.
He wanted to see them against toughness like that, but look, this team's responding tonight.
Yeah, one thing they did is turn the ball over a lot against Van Buren, and they've not done that tonight. They've taken care of the ball for the most part.
Barnes in the corner will move that out. Connor swings it to Tilly. He's up top. He has Hall on him. Down to the big man on the block. He'll body up, tries to get there, cannot, and they're going to call a walk.
Yeah, he just kind of got stuck, didn't know what to do with it, and got called with a walk call there.
Sub into the game, that is number 23, Dayton Daniels in for the Rebels. Ash walks it up, a soft press, looking for a trap is Richland.
Just kind of a 1-2-2 here, looking for that trap right there.
As soon as he picked up the basketball, they attack inside to Ash. He's got it, and that's going to be a charge.
Yeah.
Hayden Connor picks up the second charge of the game for the Richland Rebels as he stands in there.
Yeah, just out of control there was Ash. And you're going to get that call all day long from these officials.
Barnes checks back in. He wants the big body in for offense here. 10 seconds to go in the first quarter. Connor's got it. He will be picked up softly by Ash here. Swung around from Kraft to Tilly. Tilly, deep three, off, will not go, and that will take us to the end of the one. It is Richland 10, Kelly 6. We will be back.
What does it take to stand tall? To let curiosity take root? To let your dreams take flight? You have to be fearless. Carve your path without permission. Turn your grit into greatness. This is your small town with big ideas. This is where you find your fearless. This is SEMO.
Welcome back here, David. Interesting first quarter. Couple of threes by both teams, but Bo Blair was one of them who really just kind of come to life and shot it well out there for Richland.
Yeah, he can hit that outside shot. He had a couple, like I said, a couple against Van Buren, and they're doing a nice job moving the ball, getting the ball. It's inside. Hayden Connors have it inside. He'll kick it out to Blair, open on the wing, and they're looking for him for that shot.
Looking at the numbers here, Kelly only got off 2 shots in that quarter. It looks like it's showing 2 for 2. Look, they've got to do a better job. I think we may have missed some of those stats in there right there because I know they had some jumpers did not go, but they were getting inside to get the good looks. They just got to do a better job of finishing right there.
Yeah, they really struggled, especially early in that first quarter. They just couldn't get anything to fall. They were kind of forcing the shots up a little bit instead of making that extra pass.
Kelly starts out with the basketball here. They'll swing that around. Get inside the zone again. That's up, and they're going to count the basket. Basket is good by Hall, and he is fouled going to the line for one.
Yeah, Grady Hall right there, splitting the zone, getting in there, finding a soft spot, getting the shot up, and then getting a foul, too. Good play by Hall.
That foul goes against number 15, Leland Cook. It is his first. Team first here in the quarter. Free throw does not go. Rebound, Gary Tilley. Connor down to Barnes. He'll take the long shot. Off, does not go there. Probably not the look that I want me right there.
No, I don't know if that's a shot you want him to take, but Coach Klein didn't act like he was too upset with it though, so maybe that's something that Barnes can hit.
And if they work some offense there, but they didn't work any offense, get in the flow right there so you can get a look from a more defined shooter from outside maybe. Another three ball off will not go, and that is going to touch the cable up top, so it'll be a turnover, goes to Richland.
Hayden Connor's done a really nice job of running the team so far in this game. I think he does a good job getting the ball to where it needs to go.
Yeah, and I like the point as a point guard for them. He is sharing the basketball. He starts the offense. He's not a score first guard. He's a team first guard up there. That is Cook with it. He'll swing that to Tilley now. Tilley wants to drive. Cut off, jumper, off balance, and he's fouled.
Yeah, got him on the arm there. Griffin Hall, I think that's going to be his second. No, just his first.
Bailed Tilley out right there. He was caught in an awkward position, nowhere to go with the basketball, and then he goes up and shoots, and he's fouled.
Yeah, definitely not the shot I think Coach Klein wanted him to take, but it's going to work out, and he's going to get a couple of free throws here.
Strong with the first and does not go. Landon Alexander checks back in for Kelly now, number 24. Tilley for his second. Nothing but net. Alexander now will bring it up again. Richland waiting for that basketball to be picked up, and they want to attack. To the corner. There's a three, long, will not go. Rebound, Tilley. Tilley pushes it down. Connor goes up and got the basket, and he is fouled there.
Yeah, undercut him there. Just not a smart shot there by Kelly on the other end, and hopefully Connor's okay, slow to get up here.
So the basket no good. He will go to the line for two. The foul will go against number 24. That is Landon Alexander.
And they're giving Connor a minute here to kind of get himself together. He landed hard. It was just kind of undercut his legs, and any of us who played basketball a little bit, I think we've all had that happen once or twice, and that does not feel good.
Yeah, coming down hard on the hips, never good. Good on his first.
It's like Tyson Carr and Tennyson White coming back into the game for Kelly.
Also number 11, Gavin Pass, also in our Griffin Pass. And Hayden Connor good on both free throws. Kelly gets that up quicker. Tennyson White shot up off the backboard and good. Very simple, just put it off the backboard and let it do the work.
Yep, there you go. And it, again, needed a basket there. Kelly was kind of letting this thing get away just a little bit. Richland with a nice little run there to build a 5-point lead.
Tilley now with it up top. Pull up jumper, no, will not go. Rebound there, pass. Here's Alexander. He drives the lane up with the left and is fouled and will go to the line. That will go against Chet Hughes, and that's going to be his second.
Yeah, and quickly Coach Klein's going to get him out. Going to bring back in Joshua Barnes.
David, seems like a little bit of early season shooting woes going on. As expected, a lot of teams trying to get in the flow of actual game rhythm and shooting.
Yeah, and you're going to have that a lot, especially in these early season tournaments. You're going to see a lot of turnovers. You're going to see a lot of missed shots that you typically won't have later on in the year. But yeah, definitely some jitters here, it looks like.
First free throw is good, and the second good as well from Alexander. Alexander now 4 in the game. Connor kicks that out. All the way across the floor to Barnes. Barnes is going to move down to the block, looks for it, and the pass makes a nice play on the basketball. Barnes gets it knocked away and back off the glass and good. A nice, excuse me, basket for Richland.
Yeah, right place, right time there. Just one of those things is just you're just lucky to have it and you'll take it.
Kelly trails by 3. Alexander's going to drive the lane, kicks it, nice little pass there. Look, you really like the way that Alexander's finding holes within this defense.
Yeah, he's doing a really nice job, but just got to get some shots to fall.
Wyatt had his shot blocked by Tilly. Connor all the way to the right hand, and good! No, it's going to be a charge. Charge called, so basket is no good.
Yeah, I think they're going to get number 15 there, Leland Cook, kind of running some interference, and they're going to call an offensive foul on him there.
Alexander had it, thought about the 3, gets inside again. That's all the way into Ash. Baseline jumper does not go. And that rebound's fought away there by Alexander. Nice pass inside and stripped away by Hayden Connor.
Kelly's, you're doing a nice job on offensive end, fighting for those loose balls and not giving up on them.
David, at times right there for Kelly, it looks like there's one too many dribbles getting too close to the defense.
I agree. It's just, they're just not finding that right spot in this zone yet.
Yeah, they find the lag spot, and then they take one more dribble and they let the defense close in, and it gets too tight.
They need to pull up and hit that 12-footer instead of trying to get a 10-footer.
First free throw is good for number 32, Lane Williams. Second on the way from the big man, and gets the roll.
Put the lead back down to 1.
Closest Richland, or Kelly has been to Richland since the opening tip. Tilly kicks it, top of the key. Cook for 3, off, will not go. Rebound, Ash. He pushes the floor. Now to pass up for the lead. It does not go, but he will go to the line for a 2.
Yeah, pass just kind of cherry picking down the other end. They saw him, and actually it may not have been a bad foul there by Connor, making him earn it at the free throw line, because that was an easy layup if he doesn't foul him there.
Foul looks like it's going to go against number 3. They've got that against Bo Blair right now, his first. Pass for the tie, off, does not go.
It turns out to be a good foul, as he won't get at most 1 point out of this.
Tilly out, Cole Collins in for the Rebels. Passes next up. It is strong, will not go. Lead stays for Richland by 1. Cook reverses 4 up to Connor. Now to Barnes. You will see what Richland's made of here with their best player on the bench in Tilly.
Yeah, I expect Connor here to kind of control the show.
To the corner, Connor for 3. Off, doesn't go. Rebound there by Williams. Hall wants to push, goes up with the left, no good, but he's going to go to the line. That is going to go against Barnes, and I believe that will be his second now.
Yeah, I noticed Richland, their bigs inside, they just kind of stand there and kind of move their hips a little bit. They're not moving their feet to try to get in front of them. And they're getting foul calls because, they're just kind of running into the side of them, so they're going to get the foul call.
So luckily for Barnes, it was not against him. They called that on number 11, Cole Collins. And right now, Kelly just cannot find a way to tie this game. They trail by 1. Now they are 0 for their last 3 at the free throw line.
Yeah, free throw shooting is something that's kind of went away over the last couple decades.
0 for 4 and pass finally gives them the lead.
Yeah, good job by pass. They're getting the offensive rebound. First lead of the game for Kelly.
Here's a 3 from Blair, no good. Rebound goes to Hayden Connor. Tilly got it for 3. No, does not go. Gavin passed the rebound. Or Griffin passed, I'm sorry. Hall shot up, does not go. Rebound by Collins. Now Richland to push. Man to man right here is Kelly. Spin move, Connor. Boy, that was close to a walk. Shot will not go. And now Williams pushes ahead to Hall. Hall up. And again. Lead to 3 now.
Yeah, I think Richland kind of forced that shot there, then didn't get back quick enough on the defensive end.
That's inside of Tilly. That's going to go be a foul against Hall. Got him on the reach.
Yeah, I think Tilly's getting a little frustrated here. He's trying to, they are all over him, all up and down the floor. I think he's getting a little frustrated. He's not getting some more shots.
Yeah, Tilly only 4 points in this game so far, and he's their main guy and struggling to light up the scoreboard. Inside to Connor. Down to Tilly. He's got it looking on the baseline. Trying to fight through it, and boy, there's a lot of pressure on him.
Yeah, they're doing a really good job kind of being physical with him down there, and they're having some help down there with him. He's really struggling to get any kind of looks at all.
And it goes against number 21. That is Ash, his second. Blair has it to the corner. They'll reset up top. Back to the zone right now. It's a man. They just kind of set almost like a zone. Knocked away and a good steal by Kelly.
Yeah, another turnover there by Richland. Kelly's really picked it up defensively here.
Well, holds all in that defense. They get inside of it, up, and the basket is good. But number 5, Avery Woolsey.
Yeah, Kelly's starting to figure out where the gaps are.
And we have got a timeout on the floor. We're going to step aside as well. We will be back in 30.
We're not saying we'll bubble wrap your money, but we do protect it like family. At First State Bank and Trust, your money is safe with us. First State Bank and Trust.
Welcome back, and David, this game has changed now. Kelly had not led since the opening tip. They got down 2-0, and now finally here late in the second, they've got a 5-point lead.
Yeah, I think it's a 9-0 run here by the Kelly Hawks, and they're just doing a good job finding the holes in that defense. Richland's got to kind of change some things up, move around in that zone a little bit more, do something here to make it a little more difficult for Kelly.
Not sure what Richland had going. I think they have confusion on offense. They had 2 in a box up, and Tilly can't get a 3 to fall. Tilly down low to Barnes. He's manned up. Now back to Tilly. It's cleared out for Barnes. He's got it. He spins back. 3 ball from Blair. Off will not go. And rebound Hayden Connor. Keeps it alive. Inside, and Tennyson White comes away from steal.
Yeah, good job by White getting in there and getting position.
Ball rotated again by Kelly. They lead by 5, maybe looking for one shot. Knocked away there on the floor, loose, and that is going to be tied up.
Ball will go to Richland. Richland's kind of in a place like Kelly was earlier. They just need something to fall here. They've had some pretty good looks in the last couple trips, but they just can't get anything to drop.
Each team can make a case right now for they should be leading this basketball game. Right now it is Kelly by 5. A lot of missed opportunities from both teams. Tilly with it now. He wants to drive. Long jumper pull up and does not go. Rebound to give him pass. Down the floor now and fumbled, and they're going to give him on the wall.
Yeah.
Just lost the handle on the basketball was Woolsey.
Yeah, he was down there one-on-one. He just couldn't grip the basketball and then took that extra step.
Clock ticks now down to 20 seconds before the half. Hayden Connor with it. He'll push, goes the lane, goes up the shot, does not go. Tennyson White the rebound. Tipped in the air. Alexander up with the left and will not go. Griffin pass and the score.
Yeah, nice shot by pass. Nobody blocked him out. He was able to get in there, get the rebound and the and one here. So
that foul will go against number 15. That is Leland Cook, his 3rd. Pass to make it an 8-point game. Count it. Connor pushes. Closing buzzer. Shot up and will not go. That will take us to the half. It's Kelly 23 and Richland 15. We will be back here on Aycorp Sports.
At Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, Justin Toad Agency, we protect what matters most to you. Whether it's your home, auto, farm, business, or life, we'll make sure you're covered for the unexpected. Call today for a free Team Tote quote.
Hey, Big Chief. I know you're used to spending Christmas with one of us, but this year you get to spend Christmas with both of us.
You know, we just want to spend our special days with you. You understand, right?
Well, I mean, everything's so different this year, but I mean, sounds like I'm getting 2 Christmases. Oh wait, does that mean I have to make double the graphics this year?
Yep, good luck.
What does it take to stand tall? To let curiosity take root? To let your dreams take flight? You have to be fearless. Carve your path without permission. Turn your grit into greatness. This is your small town with big ideas. This is where you find your fearless. This is SEMO.
Mathis Funeral Home of Dexter and Bernie strives to provide their community with the accommodations and services needed to relieve your family during times of loss. For more information, give them a call and see how Mathis Funeral Home can help meet your expectations in celebrating your loved ones.
American energy dominance. It's how we secure our future. By harnessing homegrown energy, we fuel our economy, power industries, and drive innovation. At NextEra Energy, we're investing more than any other company to deliver low-cost, reliable energy that powers our country's future. NextEra Energy Resources, ahead of what's next.
At SEMO Health Network, we strive to provide caring and affordable health care. We provide medical, dental, OB, and behavioral health services to everyone that may need it. For more information, visit our website and let SEMO Health Network take care of you.
Please pass the hot sauce. No, none of that watered down ketchup. Give me the heat.
At Southern Bank, we're never not helpful.
Next stop,
Spicy City. Helping spicy grandmas and everybody else.
At Young Real Estate, we understand the importance of face-to-face interactions. Our experienced agents are here to listen to your needs and personalize your home buying or selling experience. But we also recognize the power of technology. Young Real Estate offers virtual showings, allowing you to explore properties from the comfort of your own home. Young Real Estate, where technology meets a personal touch. Your dreams, our expertise. Contact us today and let's make your dream home a reality.
Your animals depend on you every day. So we build equipment you can depend on every day. So cutting hay, feeding livestock, and managing land is easier. Loaded with intuitive, innovative features and tech, Case IH equipment isn't just built to work. It's built to work for livestock producers. Case IH, built by farmers. Talk to your Baker Implement dealer today.
In farming, the weather always cooperates. The soil is always balanced. Seedlings always flourish.
But that's fantasy. This is farming. Seed, bred and tested for your reality. Dynagrow Seed, for real.
We're not saying we'll bubble wrap your money, but we do protect it like family. At First State Bank and Trust, your money is safe with us. First State Bank and Trust.
Each morning as the sun rises, we get to work, right here in our own community, crafting cabinets with precision and care. Dedicated hands bring wood to life, shaping not just cabinets, but tradition. Proudly supporting the families and values we share. From our family to your home. WW Wood Products. Built here, built strong.
At First State Community Bank, our why is simple: to bring a positive impact to every community we serve. We are your neighbors and partners in building a stronger hometown. We work side by side with our community to help local businesses grow and families succeed. Our team takes the time to understand what matters to you, combining personal services with the latest technology so you can bank your way. Stop by one of our locations or visit us at fscb.com.
At Focus Bank, we understand your community because it's our community too. With branches across Southeast Missouri and Northeast Arkansas, Focus Bank offers services such as fraud protection, really free checking, and mobile banking that lets you bank simply and securely, anytime, anywhere. Stop by any of our branches or visit us online to open an account today. Plus, you'll receive an awesome free gift just from opening your really free checking account. And when you refer someone who opens an account, you'll both receive a gift. Focus Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Agriculture is not a fad, and it's not for the faint of heart. Long days become long nights, sacrificing time away from your family, even on weekends, just so you can get the crop in and get the crop out. This is your way of life. At Farm Credit Southeast Missouri, we are 100% bought into your commitment. Because we are customer-owned, it is our mission to be your ag lender, and we intend to be your value-added partner for next year and the long term.
Your ag lender will always be there.
Welcome back to the 70th annual Oran Invitational Tournament. It's Bobby All for play-by-play, David Jenkins on the color, and David, you're going to give us a look inside the numbers.
Yeah, Kelly had 7 players getting the scoring column. They were led by Landon Alexander. He had 6. Griffin Pass had 5. Grady Hall had 4. Then you had a bunch of guys with 2. Avery Woolsey had 2. Brady Ash had 2. Lane Williams had 2. And Tennyson White had 2. So that was the scoring for Kelly. For Richland, their kind of main guys were kind of held in check. Gary Tilley had 4 points. Hayden Connor 4 points. Joshua Barnes 4 points. And Bo Blair had 3. So, not a lot of scoring there. A lot of missed shots in that first half. And you could just tell some first game jitters here for both teams, even though it's Richland's second, just some early season jitters.
Yeah, early season jitters, but you got to love what you're seeing out of Kelly with all the spread out scoring. And look, they've had a lot of opportunities and found some holes in this Richland defense. Just probably won too many dribbles. You've got to like what you're seeing from Kelly there. They've had opportunities to maybe push this game even further.
Yeah, they have. They really found some opportunities there in the second quarter. Kind of figured out the zone that Richland was running and went on a 12-0 run to end that first half. So, Kelly's kind of on a little bit of a roll here. Richland's got to come out and get some points here early and get a couple stops.
Yeah, Richland will come out with Barnes, Tilley, Connor, Blair, and Cook on the floor. And for the Hawks, it is Alexander now with the ball, and he's going to pull up a quick jumper off no good. It is Alexander, White, Pass, Hall, and Ash on the floor for them. All of a sudden, Richland moves that around. Barnes thought about the 3, didn't take it. Connor down inside of Barnes, knocked away. Boy, that is tough passing right there. 2 men in there on the box on him.
Yeah, nice job by Kelly to force that turnover there, but probably an ill-advised pass. Probably need to kick that back out and move it around a little bit more.
You can tell Richland wants to get that ball in the hands of Barnes. There is Tennyson White, and he's going to draw the foul on Barnes.
That'll be Barnes' second foul. Looks like Coach Klein's going to leave him in for the moment.
Tennyson White to the free throw line is first, up and good.
Have a chance here to stretch this to double figures, this lead.
Second on the way. Front rim does not go. Rebound there by Hall. Has it stripped away. Kelly maintains possession all the way to the corner. Nothing on the baseline. Now out to Pass. Pass wants to go inside. Pulls up off the glass. No good. Rebound by Cook. Cook across the timeline, and he will swing it. Connor all the way out to Barnes. Barnes, long 3. Got it! The big man buries a 3.
There you go. That's what they needed. Just something to stop the bleeding here, and a big shot there by Barnes.
And right away, I look down at the coach for Kelly Hawks there, and he just looks to the bench and just in disbelief and says, I don't think a big man's supposed to step out and do that.
Yeah. They're probably going to give him that shot most of the time.
White pass that off the Pass. No good. Missed. And here comes Hayden Connor, and he's going to be fouled.
I think White should just went up with that one when he was underneath the basket. I think he had a better look than what he was giving the ball up for.
I would certainly agree with you there. Foul goes against Alexander, his second. Richland trails by 8 here. Keep swinging the basketball, and that's a foul down low.
Yeah, Ash came up and kind of swatted at the ball. You can't swat at it. You just gotta go straight up, and he was swatting there. You're gonna get that foul call every time.
I believe I said 8. I believe that is actually only 6. Had a 3-point basket earlier by Barnes, cut it to 6.
That'll be the 3rd foul on Ash.
There's Tilley, pass inbound, and he is fouled and will go to the line. 2 shots coming. That foul will go against Hall, and that's going to be his 3rd.
Sometimes the best thing to get you going is just being at the free throw line and hitting a couple of free throws.
Tilly toes the line and shoots his first and good. Trailed as many as 10, and they've cut the lead to 5.
Trenton Brashear comes into the game for Kelly.
Actually trailed as many as 9, I believe.
Yeah. They couldn't quite get to that double figure mark.
And he hits both. Down to a 4-point lead now. 2-possession game, and Alexander and company would like to push it further. Up to the top. Tries to get inside that zone there, and it's knocked away. Connor's going to push the floor all the way down. Blair for 3. Count it! 1-point game. We've got a timeout on the floor by Kelly. We will step aside as well as this game is closed to 1. It's Kelly 24, Richland 23.
At Focus Bank, we understand your community because it's our community too. With branches across Southeast Missouri and Northeast Arkansas, Focus Bank offers services such as fraud protection, really free checking, and mobile banking that lets you bank simply and securely, anytime, anywhere. Stop by any of our branches or visit us online to open an account today. Plus, you'll receive an awesome free gift just from opening your really free checking account. And when you refer someone who opens an account, you'll both receive a gift. Focus Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
We are back, and David, right now, Richland's done everything they've needed to do coming out this second half and climbed right back into this ball game.
Yeah, they have. They've hit some shots, done a nice job of forcing a couple turnovers, and they're doing everything, like I said, everything they need to do here to get back in this game.
Yeah, got a couple of guys attacking the rim. They've been to the free throw line. They've knocked down the 3, and the 3 is the easiest way to start extending the zone. When you're going to the free throw line, that's great. Now you've got to play a little softer defense in there. You're saying, hey, I can't get back that aggressive. You knock down a 3, again, you're starting to loosen up the defense. Look for Richland to keep attacking the basketball here, I think.
Yeah, and look for Bo Blair. He's hit a couple of 3s tonight. He's the guy that kind of can loosen that defense up for him. Obviously, Barnes hit the one a little bit ago, too, but I think Bo Blair is their main guy from outside.
Out swinging down to Alexander here, and he's going to walk. Didn't know exactly where he wanted to go with the basketball and walks there.
Got caught in between, and another turnover here from Kelly, and chance for Richland to take the lead back.
That's down to Barnes. He'll hand it off to Tilly. Tilly, pull-up jumper. It falls. Richland with the 1-point lead now, 25-24. Alexander crosses the timeline. Pressured up top by that zone of Richland. Inside, Alexander, a little soft touch, does not go, rebound by Barnes. Tilly now off to Connor as they will walk it up. Richland up by 1. Midway through the third quarter. Off to Barnes, there's a fake, goes, nope, does not go. Barnes puts it on the floor, skip, pop, up, and count it.
Nice move there by the big guy.
He said today, these guards ain't the only guys who can move inside that paint and make scores.
Big guys always want to be guards. He's hitting a 3, he's getting to the rim. Look at him, he's getting his dream as a big guy.
There's White with the ball underneath and will not go, back up and scores. Tennyson White for 2. Back to a 1-point game, 27-26, Richland by 1. Inside of Tilly, he's got it, now it's knocked away. Good defense out of the Hawks. Alexander off and running. 2-on-1 here, up with the left, does not go. Yet another score left at the rim there by Kelly.
Yeah, and then a frustration foul there. Missed the layup, then you come back and get the foul call 90 feet from the basket.
That will be Alexander's 3rd.
Yeah, that's your 3rd foul on top of it. Just not a good sequence there for Alexander.
Alexander and pass out. Carr and I believe number 32, Lane Williams in. Connor kicks it off. Tilly for 3. Bottom.
Yeah, Tilly's starting to feel it now.
Lead pushed to 4 by Richland. And out of bounds, that's going to be off Richland.
And Ash is out of the game. Ash had been pretty much sticking with Tilly for most of the first half, and he's on the bench now with 3 fouls. Tilly's taking advantage, getting some points up, and he's starting to feel it a little bit.
Grady Hall checks back in. He has 3 fouls on him. He will likely draw the assignment of Gary Tilley. Good defense right there by Richland. Inside now to Williams. Jumper, got it from the free throw line.
Nice ball movement there by Kelly, finding an open spot there.
Really love the shot, too, from Williams. He's a tall figure, and getting to the free throw line, elevates well, and he got a clean shot.
He's got a high release on that shot. It's going to be tough to block his shot.
Cook inside, could not get it to go, but he will go to the line for 2. That foul goes against number 32, Lane Williams, his 2nd. Team's 5th of the quarter.
Looks like they're going to bring Ash and Alexander back into the game.
First is good from Cook.
Bashir and Woolsey come out for Kelly.
Cook to make it 2 for 2 and does. That is number 45, Waylon Gregory, into the game for Richland. Out is Leland Cook. The lead now to 4 for Richland.
I think there was some confusion there. I thought Richland thought they were going to take the ball out.
So here comes Ash up. His team trailing by 4. That is a tight zone defense right now by Richland, and a turnover there by Kelly.
Yeah, they just weren't on the same page. Carr went right, the ball went left.
Connor walks this up, 2:48 and counting on the clock here in the 3rd. Tilley thought about the 3, got his man off the floor, now pulls a baseline jumper up and hits it.
Yeah, Tilley's starting to fill it up now. You can't be as aggressive with him because you've got 3 fouls, if you're Ash. So it's a tough matchup right now for Kelly.
9 points in the quarter by Tilley. He's got 13 now, and we've got a walk. Connor walks it up, man-to-man by Kelly. Tilley wants it. He's got it on the baseline jumper. Got it again. Nice fadeaway.
He's hot right now.
Probably his best looking shot of the game right there. He pivoted far away and a nice strong pull-up jumper. To the corner, Williams has it. He moves that around to Ash. Alexander swings it. Trying to get inside, they do to Ash there, down to the corner. Bring it back out, and that's going to be a walk.
Yeah. Some empty possessions here for Kelly, some turnovers and just some empty possessions. This lead's stretched to 8 for Richland. I think that's their biggest lead in the game.
Yeah, a 17-point swing for Kelly. They led by 9 and now trail by 8.
Now, a lot of that is Gary Tilley got hot.
That is Tilley with the basketball up top, guarded by Hall. He's got 3 fouls on him. Tilley wants to drive against him, and he's tied up. He's got a passer out there on the wing right there, David, and he didn't give it to him.
Yeah, trying to do too much right there. Nice job by Ash, even with 3 fouls, tying him up and getting the ball. Still, Richland will retain possession here.
Tilley to inbound. He looks, gets it into Connor. To the corner. Tilley for 3. Short, will not go. Out of bounds, stays with Richland. Into the game comes Chet Hughes here. He checks in. 2 big men down in a post. That goes into Hughes and tipped, and he's going to hand that to Tilley. He'll bring it up. Back out top, Richland resets. They have got all kind of battling going on the block there with Hughes and Tennyson White. Hughes wants it over the top. He's got it over the top, and we've got a hold. That's going to be a push. That's going to be an offensive push on Hughes.
Yeah, good call right there. Right in front of the official.
That is the third on Chet Hughes now.
Yes. Chet Hughes is only a sophomore. He's going to make some of those mistakes. Those are some good teaching moments, I think, for Coach Klein right there.
Yeah, and I love what he did. He knew there's no backside help. He's calling for that ball. Alexander up for the 2, misses. Gets his own rebound, back up, and he is fouled and goes to the line. And a finishing thought on Hughes, when you know you don't have backside help from the defense, you want that ball over the top, just don't push off to get there.
Yeah, especially when it's right in front of the official. That's usually not the thing to do.
Yeah, that's where you've got to learn to let the ball travel instead of going to the ball. Let the ball travel, then hop to it at the last minute. Alexander will toe the line here. Money with the first. He has 7 in the game now. Would like to make it 8 on this forthcoming free throw.
Barnes checks out of the game as well.
Alexander has 8 now, and he cuts into the lead. 6-point lead, 36-30. Clock under a minute in the third. Tilly inside to Connor. Connor up with the right hand and is fouled, and he will go to the line. That looks like it's going to go against number 21, and it does. That's
his 4th.
Brody Ash.
Yeah, that's his 4th.
Likely to take a seat is Ash. Looks like they may gamble and leave him in for the last 39 seconds possibly. Free throw missed there by Hayden Connor. Second on the way. Connor rims that in.
They're going to leave Ash in here.
37 seconds before the fourth. Here's Hall. He looks, kicks it out. Working against a good zone right now, Richland here in the third. Hall all the way into the paint, jump stop, and he's got a walk.
Kind of drug his foot a little bit. They got him on it. Another turnover there for Kelly.
And it's hard to dribble inside of that zone. I mean, he's trying to dribble through a zone, and he jump stops there, but drags a foot. Down the corner and knocked away, so 14 seconds left here. Richland basketball still.
If you're Richland, you know that Ash has 4 fouls. I would try to take the ball at him.
Connor gets the basketball here. Likely one shot coming. Clock at 10. Connor, he wants to drive. Off to Tilly. Tilly, jumper off, no good, and that is long shot, no good. The end of 3. It is Richland 37 and Kelly 30. We will be back here on Aycorp Sports.
At First State Community Bank, our why is simple: to bring a positive impact to every community we serve. We are your neighbors and partners in building a stronger hometown. We work side by side with our community to help local businesses grow and families succeed. Our team takes the time to understand what matters to you, combining personal services with the latest technology so you can bank your way. Stop by one of our locations or visit us at fscb.com.
Back here at the 70th Annual Oran Invitational Tournament, and David, this game right now has had its ups and downs for each team, and lead changes have been abundant.
Yeah, it has. You know, we thought that Kelly was kind of pulling away there at halftime, and then we come back here in the third quarter. Into the third quarter, looks like Richland's been trying to pull away. Both teams have made some runs, and we'll see if Kelly has another run in them. They're going to have to get some stops on Tilly defensively. He's starting to feel it a little bit, and they're doing a good job of getting him some shots that he can make.
Yeah, Gary Tilly, 11 points in the quarter. He's got 15 in the game now. He leads all scorers in that department. And really right there, Kelly started out nice in the quarter, and then they faded quickly, and they just kind of fell asleep offensively the rest of the way through. They really struggled scoring.
Yeah, a lot of turnovers offensively. They just weren't handling the defense very well, and a lot of just unforced turnovers, some walks, some just back passes to, you think you're going one way, they go the other. It's just, some early season mistakes that they need to clean up here pretty quick. They want to have a chance to win this game.
Kelly with the basketball here, and that is Hall. Alexander looks. Boy, that defense is really moving well right now for Richland. Tennyson White up and does not go. Tilley the rebound.
Yeah, you're right. That Richland defense, at times in that first half, it seemed like it kind of got a little stagnant. They weren't moving real well, but they're moving real well in that defense now.
Inside of Tilley, he's got it. Turnaround jumper, got it. Man, he is on fire right now.
I tell you what, that's his shot too. That 12 to 15 footer turnaround jumper, he can make those.
And with the size and elevation he does, that is very tough to defend. Alexander drives in, little floater, and got it as well. Answers right back, keeps the game at 7. Man-to-man picked up here by Kelly.
Connors needs to take him to the basket. He's got 4 fouls.
Tilley from downtown!
Or just pass it out to Tilley and let him just drain a big 3.
Alexander answer, does not go. Rebound there, but number 45, that is Gregory. Connor drives, kicks that off again. And I'm seeing something there in that defense too, David. Tennyson White was just kind of standing watching, not in an athletic position. He could have scored on him or drew the foul. You're right, he needs to drive. Connor back out top, guarded tightly by Ash there. He's got 4 fouls on him. He needs to be careful. Connor wants to pass and does. Tilley works against Hall. He's got 3 fouls. To the corner. Connor back to Tilley. Tilley bounce pass, looks, tries to get up, throws it wildly up, and rebounded by Tennyson White.
Yeah, Tilley forced that one a little bit. He could have kicked that one back out to Connor. Connor was wide open in the corner.
Hall for 3. Will not go. Rebound there by number 23, Daniel.
Good position there by Daniel to get that rebound.
Gregory off to Daniel. Drives baseline. Knocked away by Kelly, and they've got it. Griffin pass, pushes the floor. Down, up with the right, and gets it to roll. And the foul. Big basket there for Kelly, Jenkins.
Yeah, they really needed that one. That was a big play. They have a chance to cut this lead to 7 now. A nice move there by Griffin pass. Avery Woolsey back in the game for White.
Griffin pass, big athletic figure for Kelly. At the free throw line, and no good there. Tilley comes away with the rebound, and there's going to be a foul going the other way.
Yeah, they're going to get Alexander on that, and that's his 4th. So now you've got Alexander and Ash both with 4 fouls for Kelly.
Alexander is the leading scorer right now for Kelly with 10. Griffin pass right behind him with 7.
And it looks like Kelly's going to extend the pressure to full court.
Interesting move with foul trouble they have. They are trying to create turnovers and could not do it here as they started up. Connor drove baseline, now moves it out. Kelly has got Hall on him 1-on-1. Now back to Tilley. Tilley up and will not go. A lot of contact. All the way down and no contact, and that's going to be a blocking foul against Hayden Connor. That will send number 5, Avery Woolsey, to the line. Woolsey, I'm sorry, I will cut out that extra L. It does not. That's
no,
going to go against.
I think they're going to get him with a charge there.
Yeah, they got him with a charge. So that goes against Avery Woolsey. And we've got a full timeout on the floor. We're going to take one as well, folks. Don't go away. There's more action coming from the 7th annual Oran Invitational Tournament.
At First State Community Bank, our why is simple: to bring a positive impact to every community we serve. We are your neighbors and partners in building a stronger hometown. We work side by side with our community to help local businesses grow and families succeed. Our team takes the time to understand what matters to you, combining personal services with the latest technology so you can bank your way. Stop by one of our locations or visit us at fscb.com.
We are back. Kelly in the midst of trying to put something together here, but they are playing with a lot of foul trouble. They're in a 8-point hole, 42-34. Right now, every time Kelly's made a run, David, Richland's answered right back.
Yeah, they have. Tilly got hot here in this second half, and they're doing a nice job of just kind of keeping that lead extended to 8-10 points and not letting Kelly get really close. Kelly turning the ball over a little bit. That play right there, just out of control. Right there, you probably just got to dump it off, and you've got somebody right under there into the basket instead of trying to go 100 miles an hour into the rim.
Gary Tilley has 20 of his team's 42 points right now.
16 here in the second half. He's done a really nice job hitting some shots.
Connor brings that up, guarded by Ash. Richland wants to get it to Tilley, and they cut him off well. Loose ball on the floor, and wow. A timeout is given to Coach Klein, and David, I could see where Kelly could be highly upset over that.
Yeah, it wasn't sure right there. Officials are going to talk it over.
Well, the ball seemed highly loose to give a timeout on the floor.
Yeah, I agree. It was still kind of bouncing around there, but
officials are talking to see if it should be a jump ball.
They're going to give them a timeout.
Full timeout, so we will step aside and come back for more action here at the 7th annual Oran Invitational Tournament. We are back, and I want to credit our guy over there, Josh on the boards, that we went to timeout and quickly brought us right back to action. We have the most amazing crew working behind the scenes with us.
Absolutely, nice job by them. And then Richland comes in and turns it over.
So Kelly wanted the jump ball, so they got it, and it cost Richland a timeout on that.
Yeah, sometimes the ball don't lie. Isn't that what they always say?
I think so, and that's going to be a foul. That's going to go against Hayden Connor. He got up under Alexander. That is the third now on Connor. Hall to inbound. Watch for pass, maybe. There it is. Pass. Got it. Up with the right. Does not go. Rebound by Blair.
Just could not get that to fall. That would have been a big basket right there.
Yeah, that should have been just a touch and go right there. And instead, he brought it down and tried to reset. And that's knocked away. Woolsey got the steal, and now he's got the basketball. And now taken away by Cook.
A little too loose with the basketball there, and a nice job by Richland to knock it away.
Connor kicks that off. Halfway through the fourth here, Richland still up by 8. Connor looses the basketball, and that's going to be on, and he didn't hustle to it. Ash with the easy score.
Can't do that. You've got to go to the ball, even if it's going to be a backcourt. Stop that. That's the one thing that you have to do in that situation.
Barnes gave that up. He cuts and knocked away. Ball is loose. Comes away to Griffin. Pass. He pushes the floor. Up to Hall. Hall to pass. Pass the jumper. Got it. Kelly on a run now has cut the lead in half to 4. Connor wants to push. He does. Loose ball on the floor. Picked up, and Kelly's got it's going to be a jump ball.
And now they'll get the jump ball. That ball is going to stay with Richland, but Richland, instead of taking their time trying to calm everything down, they're going faster, and then when they go faster, they're turning it over.
Yeah, I think that's a great point. The game has sped up on Richland, but they was getting a little out of control away from them, and they tried to run with it, which is never good. Just slow it back down and kill the energy.
Yeah, you have the lead. I mean, go ahead and run a little bit of clock here, and you just don't want to get moving too fast.
Connor chased it down the backcourt, and he hands it off to Tilley. Tilley wants to drive. Now to Connor. Now back to Tilley. Tilley jumping. And that's a tough shot there.
Yeah, forced that one a little bit.
Yeah, he could not elevate it the way he wanted. Alexander, and boy, there was a chance at the rim, and they could not hold on to it. Kelly turns it over.
It's a good pass. I don't think White was really ready for it. He looks at it and says, my fault, but that was a really nice pass.
The crowd has picked up here in Oran. Connor dishes that off to Blair. Blair now down to Cook. Cook up. Missed. Won't go. Rebound to Kelly. Off to Hall. Hall against Tilly. Off the glass. And good!
Cut it to 2.
2-point ball game. Connor with it. Ash guards him. That is off to Blair. Blair drives baseline. And a push-and foul. That's likely to go against Alexander. That does go against Alexander.
Yeah, that's going to be his 5th.
So Alexander is gone. That is Kelly's leading scorer at 10 points as he will exit. Griffin Pass will check in for him. So right now it is Ash, White, Hall, Pass, and Carr on the floor for Kelly. Connor tries to get it in. Nothing going there. Tilly and just
that ball went off of Tilly's hand. Good call by the official. That one went off of Tilly's hand, and a good defense. Good defense right there by Ash.
This game has been back and forth. No lead has been safe. There's been a lead of 9 by Kelly, a lead of 8 by Richland, a lead of 7 by Richland, and that's off Kelly's hands turnover. And now it's only a 2-point lead here by Richland.
Yeah, tough right there. That's just a tough pass.
Timeout, Coach Matt Klein. 2:12 on the clock. We're going to step aside one more time, and we will be back. Welcome back, folks. It has been an interesting game, no doubt, David.
Yeah, absolutely. Game of runs, and right now Kelly's on a pretty good run. Cut it to 2, and it seems just like Richland's just doing everything they can just to hold on here. And Kelly, a turnover right there to give the ball back to Richland. But I think Coach Klein, if you're Coach Klein, you want to, hey, we've got the lead. Run some clock. Try to get a good shot. We don't have to force anything up.
And I think if you go back to that little stretch here we're talking about, when it was 37-30, you start watching from then on this basketball game, I think Coach Klein can probably sit down with his players and say, look, guys, you let this game get away from me because you started doing things to the basketball you didn't need to, going too fast, taking shots you didn't need to, pushing the ball in the areas you didn't need to, just back it out and run clock. You know, you're up 7. Be patient and get a look you want.
Yeah, absolutely. You have to realize sometimes in a game situation, you have the lead, it's late in the game. Try to get a good shot. Don't just try to force it up.
Full court pressure now by Kelly. Ash guards Connor with 4 fouls. Connor around him. Kicks it off to Blair now. To Cook. And now they're being smart with the basketball. They're keeping this thing kicked out. And a turnover. And that is going to go the other way. That is going to be a foul against Richland. That goes against number 3 against Blair. That is his 2nd. Kelly, a chance to tie or take the lead in this possession. Ash crosses. He's got a screener there now moved around. Carr up top.
And the same token for Kelly. You don't have to, you can take some time, try to get a good shot here. You don't have to force anything up.
Kelly gets it down the pass on the baseline. He looks, tries to get inside, doesn't. And that is saved by Carr. On the floor, and Richland comes away with a turnover. Tilly pushes the floor now. Minute 23, Richland inside the paint. Tilly up, does not go. Rebound to Carr. Not a great shot there by Richland.
No, it wasn't. Still plenty of time here for Kelly to run your offense and try to get a good shot.
Hall gets it in the pass on the baseline. Now to Carr. And we've got a timeout by Kelly. We are going to step aside one more time, David, and this will be our last one, I promise. We've got 107 on the clock. We will be back on Aycorp Sports.
American energy dominance. It's how we secure our future. By harnessing homegrown energy, we fuel our economy, power industries, and drive innovation. At NextEra Energy, we're investing more than any other company to deliver low-cost, reliable energy that powers our country's future. Next Era Energy Resources, ahead of what's next.
We are back alongside David Jenkins. I'm Bobby Alford. David, you and I both agreed this needs to be Griffin pass inside near the rim.
Yeah, you need to draw something up, try to get him the ball in the post, and try to get him an easy shot here to tie this game. And I think that's kind of, you definitely need to draw something up.
Yeah, and that's going to be on the left side of the rim, or right side if pass is facing it, if you're behind the rim, the left. But so it's going to be on pass's shooting hand. He's a righty. This is the side of the rim you want the ball on, and you want to get him a good look near the block. Let him kiss it off the glass and tie this game. Richland's got size in down low. It is Chet Hughes and Gary Tilley to defend down there.
We're going to have Hall inbounded here.
Hughes is guarding pass. Pass tries to get down low, couldn't get it to him. Ash gets it out top. Ash gets a screen to the corner. Hall now down the pass. Good matchup here for Kelly. All the way to the corner here. Carr drives inside. Runner.
Got it.
And we're tied. Tie ball game.
What a time for your first basket of the game.
And a turnover there. And Kelly basketball. The gym has come to life for the Kelly Hawks. 45 seconds on the clock, and Kelly is tied. They would love to make it a one-possession game. And that's going to be a turnover. Turnover there, and now Tilley's going to back it out. Let's see if Richland can hold on for one shot. Tilley's going to have to get rid of it. There's a good screen by Hughes. Very good screen to get him loose. And timeout. I promised we would keep it here, David. We're not going anywhere, folks. 27.9 seconds left. So now the tight man-to-man of Kelly is giving Richland problems. What do you do to get away?
Yeah, you're gonna
have
to set some screens for Tilley. Maybe have him run off a double screen or something. Try to get him the ball in some space where he can make do something with it. Him dribbling the ball out here at half court, it's not going to get it done. You're going to have him run off a couple of screens to get him going toward the rim where he can hit a shot here.
Yeah, and Hall is on Tilley, guarding him tight. You've got Ash, who is on Hayden Connor, guarding him tight. You may have to go to Cook to handle the basketball a little bit, who they're probably not guarding as tightly.
Right.
I think maybe because as tight as they're doing, you got to get 27.9 seconds off this clock. And I can tell you, they're going to be stuck to Tilley and Connor like glue.
Yeah, absolutely they are. But, I think at this point, it's still 27.9. If you get a look early in this, or early once you inbound the ball, I think you've got to take it. And, you can always defend. But if you have the chance to get a good look, you take that good look.
So you don't want to hold on the ball. You want to take the look immediately. If you got it, don't take the points off the board.
If you can get a good look, I go ahead and take it because there's a lot of time. 27 points, that's a lot of time to hold on to the ball and not turn it over with this defense that they're putting on you.
I want to go back to a point you made earlier in the game. Richland should have took the ball at Ash when he had 4 fouls on him way early in this game. He is guarding the ball handler now of Hayden Connor and has given him fits of late. That was a mistake there not to try to foul him out. Ball goes to Tilley. Hall will guard him. Screen was there. He did not want it. Went away from it. Tilley drives inside. Loses the basketball, but he's going to go to the line for 2. 18.7 seconds left, so plenty of time here, no matter what Tilley does at the line.
Yeah, there's a lot of time, but at the same time, I like trying to go to the basket, trying to get points here. 30 seconds is a long time to hold the ball when you've had some turnover issues during this game and their defense has really picked up.
Tilley good on his first. David, I think Tilley desperately needs to hit this one for Richland with 18.7, and the way Richland sits in that zone, it's going to give Kelly plenty of time to set up for that shot. I still promised it, so we're going to stay here just because my big mouth opened up and said we would not take another break.
Yeah, kind of a surprising timeout here. You go down 1, you get the timeout here and not after this second shot, because you could have called the timeout after this second shot.
Knowing what you need.
Right, and you could have set something up, depending on whether you were getting the ball out of bounds or on the sideline, after you called the timeout. So, yeah, I'm kind of surprised at the timeout there, but obviously Coach Hiring has something that he wants to get across to his players right now.
Yeah, Hiring right now, Grady Hall has 6 and Griffin Pass has 9. That's their 2 leading scorers. Ash has 4 cars in the game. He's got 2. Woolsey, he's got 2 as well. So, he's got to pick and choose right here on shooters. You got to like Carr and Hall, or not Carr and Hall, Pass and Hall is the 2 favorites right there, especially depending on this free throw. If this free throw is missed by Tilly, it's got to be Hall inside, I believe.
Yeah, I agree 100%.
Big shot here for Richland. Tilly can make it a 2-point lead. Shot up and does. Big hit there. Let's see if Kelly plays for the tie or the win.
And you don't have to have a career. You can take this thing to overtime by getting a 2 inside. Just take the best shots you can.
Here comes Ash. He gets inside the paint. Off to Hall. Hall inside. Pull-up jumper. Miss. No good. Richland will rebound, and they will foul. 2.7 seconds left, and it looks like Cook will go to the line. That foul goes against Ash. That will be his 5th, so Brody Ash fouls out of this one.
He played about a quarter and a half of 4 fouls and did a nice job of not fouling out of this game and causing a lot of havoc on the ball. He forced several turnovers with 4 fouls.
So now a lot of guards in the game for Kelly. Cook up with a first and misses. And that is a big miss.
Yeah, big miss. No timeouts, though, for Kelly. So they've got to get the ball down the floor quickly and try to get something set up.
Now, how many of these kids in the game right now know today you got to have a 2, but if he hits this, you got to have a 3. Your mind's got to be engaged right here.
Yeah, you got to know this game situation.
It is off. No good. They've got to push. Long throw and no good by White, and that is it. Richland walks away with a 44-42 win and a heck of a ball game, David.
Yeah, it was. The first half kind of started off slow with a lot of missed shots and some sloppy play, but the second half really picked up and had a really nice finish there. Just a really nice game from both teams, and Richland a nice win there to move on to the winners bracket.
And we will check and see if we can get the stats down to get those finalized, and player stats for us coming up here. And David, I will turn it over to you and let you lead the way.
All right, first for the Richland Rebels, Gary Tilley. He had a big second half. He finished with 22 points, 18 of those coming in the second half. 6 points for Bo Blair, 5 points for Hayden Connor, 2 points for Leland Cook, and 9 points for Joshua Barnes. Just a really nice game from Tilley in that second half. He really turned it on. And for the Kelly Hawks, they were led in scoring by Landon Alexander. He had 10 points before he fouled out. Griffin Pass had 9. Grady Hall had 6. Tennyson White 5. And then you had Lane Williams with 4, Brady Ash with 4, Avery Woolsey with 2, and Tyson Carr with 2. Just a very balanced scoring for Kelly, but a nice job there by Tilley in the second half.
Both teams with their opportunities win, and Richland sneaks out with a 2-point win here. Folks, we're going to take about an 11-minute break. We will be back here to bring you the William Baptist Eagles versus the Advance Hornets here on Aycorp Sports.
Agriculture is not a fad, and it's not for the faint of heart. Long days become long nights, sacrificing time away from your family, even on weekends, just so you can get the crop in and get the crop out. This is your way of life. At Farm Credit Southeast Missouri, we are 100% bought into your commitment. Because we are customer-owned, it is our mission to be your ag lender, and we intend to be your value-added partner for next year and the long term.
Your ag lender will always be there.
At Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, Justin Toad Agency, we protect what matters most to you. Whether it's your home, auto, farm, business, or life, we'll make sure you're covered for the unexpected. Call today for a free Team Tote quote.
Hey, Big Chief. I know you're used to spending Christmas with one of us, but this year you get to spend Christmas with both of us.
You know, we just want to spend our special days with you. You understand, right?
Well, I mean, everything's so different this year, but I mean, sounds like I'm getting 2 Christmases. Oh wait, does that mean I have to make double the graphics this year?
Yep, good luck.
What does it take to stand tall? To let curiosity take root? To let your dreams take flight? You have to be fearless. Carve your path without permission. Turn your grit into greatness. This is your small town with big ideas. This is where you find your fearless. This is SEMO.
Mathis Funeral Home of Dexter and Bernie strives to provide their community with the accommodations and services needed to relieve your family during times of loss. For more information, give them a call and see how Mathis Funeral Home can help meet your expectations in celebrating your loved ones.
American energy dominance. It's how we secure our future. By harnessing homegrown energy, we fuel our economy, power industries, and drive innovation. At NextEra Energy, we're investing more than any other company to deliver low-cost, reliable energy that powers our country's future. NextEra Energy Resources, ahead of what's next.
At SEMO Health Network, we strive to provide caring and affordable health care. We provide medical, dental, OB, and behavioral health services to everyone that may need it. For more information, visit our website and let SEMO Health Network take care of you.
Please pass the hot sauce. No, none of that watered down ketchup. Give me the heat.
At Southern Bank, we're never not helpful.
Next stop,
Spicy City. Helping spicy grandmas and everybody else.
At Young Real Estate, we understand the importance of face-to-face interactions. Our experienced agents are here to listen to your needs and personalize your home buying or selling experience. But we also recognize the power of technology. Young Real Estate offers virtual showings, allowing you to explore properties from the comfort of your own home. Young Real Estate, where technology meets a personal touch. Your dreams, our expertise. Contact us today and let's make your dream home a reality.
Your animals depend on you every day. So we build equipment you can depend on every day. So cutting hay, feeding livestock, and managing land is easier. Loaded with intuitive, innovative features and tech, Case IH equipment isn't just built to work. It's built to work for livestock producers. Case IH, built by farmers. Talk to your Baker Implement dealer today.
In farming, the weather always cooperates. The soil is always balanced. Seedlings always flourish.
But that's fantasy. This is farming. Seed, bred and tested for your reality. Dynagrow Seed, for real.
We're not saying we'll bubble wrap your money, but we do protect it like family. At First State Bank and Trust, your money is safe with us. First State Bank and Trust.
Each morning as the sun rises, we get to work, right here in our own community, crafting cabinets with precision and care. Dedicated hands bring wood to life, shaping not just cabinets, but tradition. Proudly supporting the families and values we share. From our family to your home. WW Wood Products. Built here, built strong.
At First State Community Bank, our why is simple: to bring a positive impact to every community we serve. We are your neighbors and partners in building a stronger hometown. We work side by side with our community to help local businesses grow and families succeed. Our team takes the time to understand what matters to you, combining personal services with the latest technology so you can bank your way. Stop by one of our locations or visit us at fscb.com.
At Focus Bank, we understand your community because it's our community too. With branches across Southeast Missouri and Northeast Arkansas, Focus Bank offers services such as fraud protection, really free checking, and mobile banking that lets you bank simply and securely, anytime, anywhere. Stop by any of our branches or visit us online to open an account today. Plus, you'll receive an awesome free gift just from opening your really free checking account. And when you refer someone who opens an account, you'll both receive a gift. Focus Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Agriculture is not a fad, and it's not for the faint of heart. Long days become long nights, sacrificing time away from your family, even on weekends, just so you can get the crop in and get the crop out. This is your way of life. At Farm Credit Southeast Missouri, we are 100% bought into your commitment. Because we are customer-owned, it is our mission to be your ag lender, and we intend to be your value-added partner for next year and the long term.
Your ag lender will always be there.
At Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, Justin Toad Agency, we protect what matters most to you. Whether it's your home, auto, farm, business, or life, we'll make sure you're covered for the unexpected. Call today for a free Team Tote quote.
Hey, Big Chief. I know you're used to spending Christmas with one of us, but this year you get to spend Christmas with both of us.
You know, we just want to spend our special days with you. You understand, right?
Well, I mean, everything's so different this year, but I mean, it sounds like I'm getting 2 Christmases. Oh wait, does that mean I have to make double the graphics this year?
Yep, good luck.
What does it take to stand tall? To let curiosity take root? To let your dreams take flight? You have to be fearless. Carve your path without permission. Turn your grit into greatness. This is your small town with big ideas. This is where you find your fearless. This is SEMO.
Mathis Funeral Home of Dexter and Bernie strives to provide their community with the accommodations and services needed to relieve your family during times of loss. For more information, give them a call and see how Mathis Funeral Home can help meet your expectations in celebrating your loved ones.
to day 2 of the opening round of the 70th annual Oran Invitational Tournament on Aycorp Sports. Our second and final game this evening was scheduled to be played last night, but was moved to tonight in anticipation of the weather. It matches our 3 seed, the Westwood Baptist Eagles, and our 6 seed, the Advanced Hornets. Alongside my broadcast partner, David Jenkins, I am Bobby Alford. David, any matchup with Westwood early in the season and is an interesting one.
It is, Bobby. Westwood Baptist has been a power in the Missouri Christian Schools Activities Association. They won the state championship in 2024. I think they finished second last year. They are an affiliate school for Misha, and they play some Misha schools as well as some Missouri Christian School Activities Association opponents. Coach Hawley's team is coming off a 21-7 season a year ago, and they're looking to improve on that. They're 3-0 on the young season, and they've had 3 lopsided victories led by seniors Gage Barker and Robbie Dodd. The Advanced Hornets, on the other end, are coming off a 7-17 season, including 2 losses in this tournament last year. One to number 1 Richland and a very good Kelly Hawks team last year. So it'll be kind of an interesting matchup to see how this Westwood Baptist team matches up against some of these schools that we normally don't see them play.
I do remember the name Robbie Dodd last year, the guard for them, played very well here. And also Westwood Baptist is sporting some size out there. I think they've got a 6'4" and a 6'6". And, we'll see how that matches up. Advanced sporting a little size as well. I think down low could be where the fun happens tonight in this one.
Yeah, Andon Moore for Westwood Baptist, he's 6'6", and Brody Rogers for Advance is 6'6". So I'm sure we might see them match up against each other a little bit, and that'd be a lot of height in this game for some smaller schools.
Yeah, Leland Kennedy also for Advance, 6'3" in there, so both teams have got size. I think it's going to come down to handling the basketball. You've got a 3 seed and a 6 seed, and you've got to be able to handle the basketball if you want to move on in this one.
I agree, and it's going to be interesting to see how this Westwood team matches up against some of these schools we don't normally see them play. So it should make for an interesting game here.
Folks, I will repeat it at the end of this game, but for tomorrow night's scheduling, pay attention to the wins and losses. Westwood Baptist and the Baptist School and the Christian circuit, they do not play on Wednesday night, so that would interfere there. So Westwood will not be playing tomorrow night. It all depends on wins and losses there. The best way to keep up with that, I can tell you, is go to Aycorp Sports' webpage. We will put those brackets out there. I would assume, Josh, he would tell them if I'm wrong. They will put it out in the morning. That way we can get the information out to you as quickly as possible as fans to know who and what time these games will be on. But there will be basketball played in this gym tomorrow night.
We do know it. I think it's going to be at 6 o'clock tomorrow night. We just don't know who's going to play yet. So I think that'll be. I'll be here for that, and we'll see who's going to be the 2 teams that show up.
And then as that follows, we'll figure out who plays on Thursday as well and how that goes. I will be in Bernie tomorrow night. I will be back here though to wrap this tournament up Thursday and Friday night. And David, I'm excited. I really love the energy in this gym. I love the energy last game. And I'm going to tell you, there's nothing like small school basketball when the energy's in the gym and it's fun. What a place to be.
Oh, yeah, I agree. This has been a great tournament for a lot of years.
And for the starters for the Advanced Hornets, it will look like this. Number 4, the 5'10" senior, Caleb Henson.
Number 22.
Number 22, a 6'2" junior, Drake Ford.
Number 23.
Number 23, a 6'1" senior, Hunter Rogers.
Number 24.
Number 24, a 6'1" senior, Jamison Hamlin. And number 35, a 6'6" junior, Brody Rogers. They are coached by Ethan Barnes and assisted by Jack Blue. And now for the home team, they will be wearing the white and green for the Westwood Baptist Eagles. They will look like this. Number 10, a 6-foot senior, Robbie Dodd. Number 12, a 6'4" senior.
Number 22.
I'm sorry, I got that one. It was a 6'4" senior, Gage Barker.
Number 22, Cody Vandiver, 6'3".
Number 23, a 6'6" senior, Aiden Moore. And number 4, a 6'2" sophomore, Brad Wood. David, thank you very much for the assist on that.
We couldn't see down there.
Yeah, we had them sitting in front of us, couldn't see. And the Eagles are coached by Josh Halley and assisted by Chris Dodd. A lot of size on the floor to start this game for Westwood Baptist. No doubt that's the first thing my eyes are drawn to.
Yeah, you can definitely see some size.
Jumping is number 35, Brody Rogers for the Advance Hornets, and number 23, Aiden Moore for the Eagles. Tipped around Eagle basketball here. Barker off to Dodd. Dodd quickly moves toward the paint, kicked out and around. Man-to-man is the Hornets. Baseline jumper, short, does not go. Rebound there, number 22, Drake Ford. Advance wants to push. Rogers into the paint, floater up, no good. Tip back up, no good. Rebound there, stays with Advance. All the way back out top. That is Henson will clear. He resets his offense. Inside here, and is going to have a foul right away. That foul will go against number 23. That is Aiden Moore.
Yeah, I think we're going to see a lot of Moore battling Brody Rogers here.
Henson brings that all the way back out top. Rogers for 3. No, will not go. And out of bounds to the Eagles.
Looks like Advance is going to pick up full court here.
Barker with the basketball, looks where to go with it. And he is trying to get that to Dodd and does. Now to the middle, good job there. I'm going to tell you, David, that was on well. Get the ball in the middle to the big man.
Mm-hmm. And he's got those long arms. He can keep those that ball way above the defenders.
That foul goes against number 23, Hunter Rogers, his first team first. Dodd with the basketball.
You can tell this Advance team really wants to get after you defensively.
Moore with it, back to Dodd. Dodd wants to drive. Cut off well by Henson and swung back around. Dodd drives, pushed out. Three-pointer passed up on, and now Moore swings it. Excuse me, that was Vanover. And now has swung around, out of bounds, and Advanced basketball.
Yeah,
nope, I'm sorry, Westwood basketball.
Oh, yeah, I think they're going to get a foul there.
Foul goes against number 22. That is against Drake 24. Sorry. Jamison Hamlin, his first.
I think they got him on a little push over there in the corner.
There's a jumper from 3. Rims around. Does not go. Westwood rebounds. Shot back up and falls. That is number 40, Brad Wood on the score.
Sophomore. Did a nice job sticking with it there and getting a nice little shooter's touch.
Advance will reset against the zone here. They back it out. Wraparound pass out to Rogers. Inside the paint there. Jumper inside the paint and good. Basket made by number 22, Drake Ford.
Yeah, nice look there in the zone. Good passing through. Found a little soft spot and were able to get a good shot.
Barker with the basketball. He is guarded there, and a little pressure coming and giving some problems to Westwood Baptist right now.
Yeah, he dribbled right into that double team. You got to know that they're trying to get you into that corner to try to double you there.
Dodd gets control, and he will cross the timeline all the way to the corner to Barker. Right now, Advance not afraid to show tight defense.
Yeah, they're really getting after it defensively, both in the half court and full court.
The jump ball, and that will go to the Hornets. Game tied at 2 here early in this one. 5:23 remaining in the first. Henson crosses, kicks it all the way across the floor and knocked away by Barker.
Good anticipation by Barker there. It's a tough pass to make all the way across the court, especially when they're in a zone.
Right now, it looks like they're extending that zone a little bit out there. 1-2-2. There's a corner three up and good. That is from number 23, Hunter Rogers, the senior. Full court pressure coming from the Advanced Hornets. As inside to Moore. Moore looks for help now. Finds it in the corner. Barker pushes to the top. Three-pointer off, no good there. And off and away over the Hornets. Pass up and good. The score by Drake Ford.
And Advance, you can tell, wants to push this ball up the floor whenever they get a chance.
Advance with the early lead to 7-2. We've got a timeout. We will step aside here. We will be back. We are back. David, just down the road, the Bernie Invitational is going on. I believe you had a score update showed to you there on that one.
Yeah, it looks like Bloomfield's about to pull the upset over Portageville. Has a 7-point lead with about 24 seconds left, so congratulations to them.
That is going to have early implications on the Bloomfield Christmas Tournament, that game right there.
Yes, it will. That'll definitely impact seeding.
Bloomfield had lost their best player from last year, Upchurch, and there's a Dodge struggling there. There's a foul. I will continue that thought. They lost their best player in Upchurch, so we thought Bloomfield could be, struggling to get up to speed this year, but man, already a big upset win.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Coach Sindel does a really nice job with that team, and they're not a team I want to face at any point in time in the year, but Portersville coming off of football, that may have had some issues as well there.
That last foul went against the Hornets number 4, Henson. That's all the way to the rim and up, and a charge. That charge will go against Brody Rogers, his first.
Yeah, and a nice job there getting set by Robbie Dodd for Westwood Baptist. He was just a nice job. He was set and just ran right into him.
And that's why you run a 4. You get down in position and take plays like that. Barker pushes that now up to 4. Nice job on the press for Westwood Baptist. Dodd for 3. No, will not go. Rebound by Rogers. Pushes it to Henson. Back to Rogers. Jumper in the lane. Does not go. Rebound to Moore.
One thing I've noticed early in this game is even though Westwood has a size advantage, they're not getting many second chance looks. Once they miss a shot, Advance is doing a nice job getting a rebound.
And right now, Advance is being a little bit more aggressive in the paint. They're just being more physical than Westwood wants to match inside.
Yeah, absolutely.
One of those deals you want to see Westwood get big and strong down low right here and ask for the ball inside and score.
Yeah, you need to use your size as your advantage here, and they try to get it in.
Yep, there's more on the miss. Rebound goes to number 33. That is Morgan Swinford of the Hornets.
But again, Advance there for the rebound. Three black shirts, but there was no white shirts in underneath the basket.
And there's a turnover. Dodd's got it. He's going to push all the way up, and the score. 7-4 game now. Advance leads. Henson pushes into the paint, kicks it down to the baseline, and they'll rotate out all the way up top. Size goes in. He is fouled on the way to the rim, and we will see that's going to be on the floor, I believe, against Owen Rogers. And wrong again. They will line him up for 2 shots, David. Brody Rogers will go to the line for 2.
Yeah, a couple of shots here for Brody Rogers. No, Advance is expecting big things from Rogers.
Yeah, big figure inside, and as a junior, they will have another season of him. Rogers good on both, pushes that lead back out.
Good form on the free throws.
9-4 from a big man, very nice form. Pass over the top to Dodd. He's got it. He's in pressure and gets out of it. Down to the corner. They'll drive baseline to Moore. Moore inside, goes up, foul, and the basket.
Yeah, nice strong take there by Moore. He's able to get the basket and the foul.
And that's where they want to go with the basketball, and Aiden Moore was able to complete.
Yeah, I think they need to do a lot more of that. Try to get the ball in the paint, use their height to their advantage.
It shows a foul, and yeah, there it is. That goes, well, I don't have a 0 or a 1.
There we go, 33.
So that foul is on Morgan Swinford, his first. 2-point game now. Inside, nice feed down low to Swinford, who does not go, rims out. Rebound Barker. Dodd now pushes forward with the basketball. Swings that, he cuts, gets it, and it's going to go out of bounds off Westwood Baptist. Hit the backboard and went out.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if that was tipped or not. I guess it wasn't, so ball will go over to Advance.
Advance now pushes across against the pressure. Swinford goes, nice down. That was not Swinford, but Swinford scored. That was a nice dish there. That was Ford to Swinford.
Yeah, nice look.
And they didn't get back in position themselves on defense.
Yeah, and he knows. He immediately looks at his coach. Says, "My fault." You got to make sure you get back. You can't ever rest because teams are going to take advantage of that.
That foul goes against Ford, his second. That is sending number 40, Brad Wood, to the line. Good on his first. Subs in, that is number 20 for Westwood, Landon Evans.
He's a 5'9" sophomore.
And also number 24, Jamison Hamlin, I believe, checks back in. Shot is off, and Westwood Baptist gets the rebound. Wood kicks that out now. Dodd inside to Moore. Moore all the way outside. Shot up and rims out. Does not go. Rebound there, Rogers. Off to Hamlin. Down to Swinford. Swinford looks for a guy and gets him. They swing it down inside to Swinford again and misses. Boy, he has had some looks at the rim.
Yeah, that was a great pass to him. Wide open underneath the basket.
All the way out and a pass there. Boy, he needed that one and a walk.
Yeah, they are speeding Westwood up, and Westwood's turning the ball over, taking some ill-advised shots. Kind of exactly what happened in the last game a little bit.
Advance now looking for holes within the defense. Skip, hop, and almost a turnover. And ball loose on the floor again. Boy, Advance trying to give it away here. And another loose ball finally tipped out of bounds by Westwood Baptist.
One thing I've noticed, Westwood Baptist likes to get their long arms in those passing lanes and get a lot of deflections that way.
I'm going to tell you, if your last name is not Rogers, it's hard to be on the varsity roster of the Hornets. They have 4 young men with the last name of Rogers. That's one of them there, puts it up, and he is fouled on the three-point attempt. That is Hunter Rogers will go to the line for 3.
Yeah, not a smart foul there. You don't want to jump at him. You want to just jump up straight.
That foul goes against Gage Barker, his second, with 52.7 seconds left in the first quarter. Short on the first free throw. Next on the way and is good. And he will have one more coming. That is also good, so he pushes that lead now to 13-8. It's up by 5 for Advance.
It's like Carson Best checks in the game for Advance.
Dodd gets that off, pressure coming, and that's over the top. Advance retains. Henson with the basketball now. Swings that around to Best, and he's got it up top. Henson to the corner to Rogers. Inside of Swinford, knocked away. Knocked away there by Rogers. A lot of turnovers early on in this one.
Yeah, that ball was saved by hitting the official and just kept it in bounds. And Advance was able to keep that possession.
They're swinging it to the corner. The three-pointer is up and no good. Rebounding their best. He'll bring it out. Turns around. And that's going to stay. That's going to go white ball. So 1 second on the clock. So it will have to be a heave.
Yeah, you have to.
And that is the heave, and it is off the speaker up top. So that will take us to the end of one. It's Advance 13, Westwood Baptist 8.
Hey, Big Chief. I know you're used to spending Christmas with one of us, but this year you get to spend Christmas with both of us.
You know, we just want to spend our special days with you. You understand, right?
Well, I mean, everything's so different this year, but I mean, sounds like I'm getting 2 Christmases. Oh wait, does that mean I have to make double the graphics this year?
Yep, good luck.
We are back. Interesting first quarter is a game of turnovers, and Advance really had several opportunities down low and just left some at the rim, David.
Yeah, they just didn't really have the touch in that first quarter, but they forced a lot of turnovers. They're really kind of speeding Westwood Baptist up. Their defense is really getting after them and causing some problems, whether it's in the full court or even in the half court. So we'll see if Westwood's able to adjust to the pace of this game and able to take advantage of their size. But yeah, a lot of missed shots on both sides. But I think Advance's aggressiveness here early has kind of been the difference.
Yeah, I think you've seen Westwood Baptist too. They want to go inside. They want to try to use their size at the rim, but Advance has made it tough on them. I mean, they have defended the paint very well here.
Yeah, they have. They really get after them. They're physical and just real active defensively. And if they can keep that up for 4 quarters, it's really going to be tough on Westwood to get that ball inside.
Back to action here. Barker inbounds that to Todd, and we are underway in the second. Kick that down, and that is Wood. Now the ball loose on the floor. That is a foul against number 35, Brody Rogers.
That'll be his second, so that's something they would definitely want him on the floor.
Pass out top. Woods hands that off to Moore. And James, as this tournament goes on, or James, so used to, there's a nice basket by Moore there in the paint. David, as this tournament goes on, these two teams are picking up quite a few fouls. That's something both coaches will have to pay attention to and has to be concerning to them.
Yeah, especially, I mean, neither team looks real deep. So, yeah, you definitely want to keep your starters out of foul trouble, but these fouls are starting to pile up for both teams.
It's inside. Boy, nice touch there. Touch pass to the corner and good from deep there. That is number 13, Carson Best.
Yeah, really nice ball movement there by the Hornets.
I love how that ball made a V shape from the wing to the post, back to the corner, and the score. And nice drive by Dodd for the score. And one.
Yeah, they need a little bit more of that. He took the ball strong to the basket, was able to get to the rim, get and scored, and get the foul. Just a really nice take.
See who that called that on. It's still showing 35, no, 13. That goes against Carson Best, his first. Dodd completes the three-point play. 3-point game now, 16-13, Advance up.
And Westwood extending that defense a little bit, trapping in the corners.
All the way up near the rim and scored. Nice basket there by Rogers to elevate over.
Yeah, strong take, and that's what you do once you beat that pressure defense. You've got that lot more area in the lane where you can drive and get that basket like that. Nice job by Rogers.
How about the finger roll there from the big man?
Yeah, nice.
Moore hands that off to Dodd. He backs down now. Boy, he backed down and did not post. Hands that off. Again, backdoor cut by Dodd, and he's going to be fouled. What a nice cut there by Dodd.
Yeah, I love that play, the old Princeton back cut, and he's fouled. A little slow to get up. He did take a hard foul.
That foul goes against number 23, Hunter Rogers, his first. Already their third foul, David, and we're only about a minute and a half, a little more than a minute and a half into this quarter.
Yeah, You know, there's one thing you can tell they want to play physical and they want to play aggressive, but you can't foul every trip down the floor. You're going to have to, at some point, kind of adjust.
Now for the free throw up, and it rattles in.
One thing I noticed, Westwood shoots free throws pretty well.
Dodd's got a really nice touch as well.
Yeah.
Dodd second on the way, and it is good. Dodd now up to 7 points in the basketball game. He's got 7 of their 15. That ball's kicked inside, now to the corner. Best has it blocked. Shot blocked out there by Cody Vandover.
Nice job there by Vandover getting out on the shooter. It was just a little bit too slow to develop, and Vandover was able to take advantage.
Henson swung that around to Best up top, and here they go. Best inside, down to Swinford. Swinford has a man on his back and is fouled.
Yeah, got him, faked him off of his feet and got the easy foul call.
I can tell you, Advance has done a really nice job of finding the man on the block down there on that little pass.
They have. They just have to finish. I mean, they're doing, like you said, a really nice job getting the ball to the block. You just have to finish it down there.
Yes, Swinford's had several looks down there. He's only got 2 in the game right now. He would like to add to that total here. Up and missed on his first. Second on the way from Swinford, and that is off, no good. More rebounds, so more missed opportunities for Advance. Westwood resets up top with Dodd here. Wants to drive and cut off there. Boy, it's almost like a 5-out offense now, cleared out with big men. Interesting.
Yeah, it's kind of, you know, you would think that you would be trying to post up, but they're kind of spreading the floor, trying to open that free for a drive.
Long 3 there by Vandover. Missed, no good. Barker swings it in toward Todd, and we're going to have a foul from behind.
Yeah, he had him there, but he was just a fraction of a second too late trying to get him the ball. Good job by Advance to regroup there.
Now, I love that Westwood Baptist knows who the guy is, and that's Dodd. Nice play at the rim, up and over. More scores. Just he cut out and then cut right back in once he saw the defense move.
Yeah, nice job. Really nice job of moving without the basketball.
Yeah, Dodd and Moore are the guys who are touching the ball and scoring. They have 14 of the 17. As Henson missed 3. Rebound inside. Rogers up, no good. Rebound goes to Best. He will clear. Cross court to Henson. All the way to the corner. Best for 3. Blocked. Barker again getting a hand on a shot.
Great job from Barker to recover to get down there and block that shot. He was almost out here at the free throw line and saw that ball was going to the corner and just made a terrific play to block that basketball.
Henson drives to the free throw line, pass down low and bobbled to Best. Bobbled out of bounds and turnover, ball to the Eagles.
Drake Rogers is going to check back into the game for Carson Best.
Dodd now will walk it up. His team trails by 1.
Westwood has a chance here to take the lead.
Moore wants to drive, gets all the way to the baseline, cut off there to the corner to Wood. Back to Dodd, to Barker for 3. Count it! Westwood Baptist the lead.
Yeah, good shot. He was able to step into the shot, and just a really nice job there by Westwood moving the ball to get him the open look.
Advance now moves the ball. Henson for 3. Does not go, and that is going to be I believe he's calling maybe with a cable. I did not see the foul call. So.
Yeah, I think it hit the cables. Yeah, because I don't see a foul call. I think that has to be the call.
End of the game for Westwood Baptist, Ethan Albin. Taking a well-deserved break, number 12, Gage Barker.
Yeah, he made a really, really nice defensive play here on that to block that three-pointer a couple possessions ago. It's a really nice job.
Boy, there's a knocked ball loose there. Good job of number 24 of the Advance Hornets up, and he scores. Jamison Hamlin on the deflection and the score. Game tied at 20 now. Dodd drives to the paint. Now has to swing it. Moore with the ball now, guarded by Brody Rogers. Oh, a 5-second call. Yep, did not make a move for the basket. You could just kind of see that one coming. And David, that's your post player, and he's out there having to do that. Our guard's got to come back out top.
Yeah, you got to help him out there. They were moving real well. He got the ball, and they all kind of were standing around and watching him. They all kind of stopped moving and running the offense, waiting to see what he was going to do with the ball.
Henson kicks that out top. Back over to Henson. Long three, rims out, does not go. Rebound to Hunter Rogers. Henson, another three. Will not go. Tip, and on the floor.
Another offensive rebound.
Again by Hunter Rogers. Brody Rogers up top. He drives out to Rogers in the corner. Does not go. Rebound there. Blocked. Out of bounds. And Aiden Moore with a big block.
Yeah, this Advance team is just dominating the glass on both ends of the floor.
There is Brody Rogers up, and he is fouled on the inbound. He will go to the line for two.
The only problem is they're just not getting the, they're not able to put the stick backs. They're not able to get any kind of shots. I mean, nothing's falling for them right now.
Advance not afraid to be physical, but they just have not had the touch. And that free throw missed there. Next on the way. Drains that, so it's a 1-point lead, 20-21, Advance up.
Advance 5 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
Clock under 2:30 here in the second quarter. Dodd has it. Drives inside, kicked outside, Vanover for three, does not go. Rebound goes to number 24, Hamlin. Advance all the way down to Hamlin there. He's got it, swings it back out. Long three by Henson. Rebound, Brody Rogers back out to Henson. Puts it on the floor, once kicks it baseline, jumper, and good. That is Hunter Rogers on the score.
And again, second chance points. Advance was able to get the offensive rebound and were able to finally bury a shot out there. So they're just dominating the glass on both sides of the floor.
Ball movement up top, Westwood Baptist. They need to get back to trying to get to the lane right there. Dodd tries to, and it's going to be a foul.
Yeah, with the way that Advance is playing, you can almost just try to drive to the basket every time. I mean, they're picking up a lot of fouls here in a short amount of time.
That foul goes against that goes against Jamison Hamlin, his second.
We've got a lot of guys with 2 fouls.
Yeah, and that was her 15th foul. They're in the bonus there, so that will take Robbie Dodd to the free throw line. He sits with 7 points in the basketball game. And Dodd just is cool as the other side of the pillow on that shot.
Yeah, he can make some free throws. That's kind of been their best offense tonight, is him driving to the basket and getting to the free throw line.
Up with another, and that one rims out. A rare miss. Ball loose on the floor, picked up now Brody Rogers. Drives the lane, up. Does not go, Dodd the rebound. Clock ticks down near that 1 minute mark here. Moore up top. Strong with the basketball to the rim, up, off the glass, does not go. Moore, his rebound, back up, and he is fouled. There it is again, David. They're at the rim shooting, and they get fouled and now back to the line.
Right, and good strong move to the basket. He wasn't able to finish, but was able to stick with it, get his own rebound, and draw the foul there. So third foul on Brody Rogers. That's a big foul.
Yeah, that's the big man down low. They will sub him out. That will be Bess who will check in for him. Moore for the free throw, gets his first. 7 of 9 so far tonight from the free throw line. Can they make it 80% on this shot? They do. Moore connects on both. 23-23, clock under a minute now. Hunter Rogers with the basketball. He crosses the timeline now off to Henson. Advance wanting the basket before the half. They go in, left hand by Rogers, and good. Nice play there, Hunter Rogers.
Yeah, very strong take. Good job there by Hunter Rogers.
Dodd now crosses. Wants to drive, couldn't cut off well. Down to Aiden Moore, up, and nice cut. Dodd never gave up on the play. He's looking patient with the basketball and sees Moore cut to the basket.
Yeah, one thing this Westwood Baptist team does is they move well without the basketball, and it was a nice cut to the basket there. Dodd found it.
Moore now with 9 points in the game. Moore did the right thing, too. He saw the back of the defender's head and cut.
Yep.
He looked at the basketball, and it gave the opening. Bess drives, kicks it, baseline, all the way out to Rogers for three. Got it! Hunter Rogers has caught fire before the half, and that takes us to the half. It is, I'm so different. It is Advance 28 and Westwood Baptist 25. We will be back here on Aycorp Sports.
American energy dominance. It's how we secure our future. By harnessing homegrown energy, we fuel our economy, power industries, and drive innovation. At NextEra Energy, we're investing more than any other company to deliver low-cost, reliable energy that powers our country's future. NextEra Energy Resources, ahead of what's next.
At SEMO Health Network, we strive to provide caring and affordable health care. We provide medical, dental, OB, and behavioral health services to everyone that may need it. For more information, visit our website and let SEMO Health Network take care of you.
Please pass the hot sauce. No, none of that watered down ketchup. Give me the heat.
At Southern Bank, we're never not helpful.
Next stop,
Spicy City. Helping spicy grandmas and everybody else.
At Young Real Estate, we understand the importance of face-to-face interactions. Our experienced agents are here to listen to your needs and personalize your home buying or selling experience. But we also recognize the power of technology. Young Real Estate offers virtual showings, allowing you to explore properties from the comfort of your own home. Young Real Estate, where technology meets a personal touch. Your dreams, our expertise. Contact us today, and let's make your dream home a reality.
Your animals depend on you every day. So we build equipment you can depend on every day. So cutting hay, feeding livestock, and managing land is easier. Loaded with intuitive, innovative features and tech, Case IH equipment isn't just built to work. It's built to work for livestock producers. Case IH, built by farmers. Talk to your Baker Implement dealer today.
In farming, the weather always cooperates. The soil is always balanced. Seedlings always flourish.
But that's fantasy.
This is farming. Seed, bred and tested for your reality. Dynagrow Seed, for real.
We're not saying we'll bubble wrap your money, but we do protect it like family. At First State Bank and Trust, your money is safe with us. First State Bank and Trust.
Each morning as the sun rises, we get to work, right here in our own community, crafting cabinets with precision and care. Dedicated hands bring wood to life, shaping not just cabinets, but tradition, proudly supporting the families and values we share. From our family to your home. WW Wood Products. Built here, built strong.
At First State Community Bank, our why is simple: to bring a positive impact to every community we serve. We are your neighbors and partners in building a stronger hometown. We work side by side with our community to help local businesses grow and families succeed. Our team takes the time to understand what matters to you, combining personal services with the latest technology so you can bank your way. Stop by one of our locations or visit us at fscb.com.
At Focus Bank, we understand your community because it's our community too. With branches across Southeast Missouri and Northeast Arkansas, Focus Bank offers services such as fraud protection, really free checking, and mobile banking that lets you bank simply and securely, anytime, anywhere. Stop by any of our branches or visit us online to open an account today. Plus, you'll receive an awesome free gift just from opening your really free checking account. And when you refer someone who opens an account, you'll both receive a gift. Focus Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Agriculture is not a fad, and it's not for the faint of heart. Long days become long nights, sacrificing time away from your family, even on weekends, just so you can get the crop in and get the crop out. This is your way of life. At Farm Credit Southeast Missouri, we are 100% bought into your commitment. Because we are customer-owned, it is our mission to be your ag lender, and we intend to be your value-added partner for next year and the long term.
Your ag lender will always be there.
At Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, Justin Toad Agency, we protect what matters most to you. Whether it's your home, auto, farm, business, or life, we'll make sure you're covered for the unexpected. Call today for a free Team Tote quote.
Hey, Big Chief. I know you're used to spending Christmas with one of us, but this year you get to spend Christmas with both of us.
You know, we just want to spend our special days with you. You understand, right?
Well, I mean, everything's so different this year, but I mean, sounds like I'm getting 2 Christmases. Oh wait, does that mean I have to make double the graphics this year?
Yep, good luck.
Welcome back to the Oran Invitational Tournament here on Aycorp Sports. Bobby Alford alongside David Jenkins. David, got some numbers for us from the first half here.
Yeah, we'll go over some scoring here real quick. First for the Advanced Hornets, they're led by Hunter Rogers. He has 12 points. Brody Rogers had 5 points. Carson Best had 3. Drake Ford had 4. Jamison Hamlin had 2. But Hunter Rogers with that big 3 to put them ahead there at the end of the first half. They are, it looks like they're 3 of 10 from three-point land and 7 of 11 from the free throw line. So doing a, doing a nice job from the 3 and 3-point line. It's kind of the inside game, I think, that they're just kind of missing some of the shots down low. For Westwood Baptist, they're led by Andon Moore. He has 11 points. Robbie Dodd has 8. Brad Wood has 2, and Cody Vandover has 1 to round out their scoring. They are 1 of 6 from the 3-point line, but they're 8 of 10 from the free throw line, and they've done a nice job hitting free throws. But I think another thing that's in Advance's favor is they're dominating the glass. We don't have the exact numbers on that, but they're dominating the glass in that first half.
Dominating the glass, and you start to get the feeling for Westwood Baptist, if it doesn't go through Moore or Dodd, it's just not going to happen.
Right.
And I think that's one thing that Advance probably talk about at the half is, hey, how are we going to protect the rims against these two guys? Maybe I would pull back into a zone right there and protect and make somebody else beat me out there and extend the lead on them.
Yeah, I agree. And I think Advance has got to be happy the way they played in that first half. Just got to make some of those little gimmies underneath. And if you can start making some of those, they're doing a nice job of getting second and third chances. You can start making some of those shots inside. I think that could really help stretch this lead out.
And stop fouling. They committed a bunch of fouls, got a couple guys in trouble there. They need to play a little cleaner game inside. And right now, Westwood Baptist probably are hoping that a 3 would start falling for them at 1 for 6.
Yeah, I agree. And, that's just, I think that's going to be part of Advance's style of game this year. I think they're going to try to be physical. They're really getting after them defensively. I think they know they're going to have some fouls, but you just try not to pick up too many. And, if you're Advance, you're right. You got to clean it up just a little bit, and but I think they've got to be happy the way they played in that first half.
Ready to go here as we are set to start. Westwood Baptist to break the huddle, and looks like it will be Advance basketball to start the third. Hunter Rogers to inbound this to Caleb Henson. And we are underway in the second half.
Big thing to watch here for Advance is Brody Rogers does have 3 fouls, so you don't want to get him that 4th. You want to keep him from picking that up here in this third quarter.
Advance running a 4 out and a walk on them. Turnover.
And not the way you want to start. A turnover to start the half.
They do hold a 3-point lead here. 28-25, and they will bring out pressure on Dodd. Dodd now drives around the man. A lot of pressure coming. Boy, they collapse to the basketball there. Moore with the basketball. Out to Dodd. Turnover. What a play there by Rogers. All the way to Henson and down. And I think they're going to call a foul on Swenson. Ford.
Yeah, got a little too rough under there, and man, Rogers made a heck of a play. Gets up, and then he gets clocked by the official.
So Ford commits his 3rd foul. He is out, and in is Swinford.
They're doing a nice job here, trying to get the ball out of Dodd's hands before he crosses half court.
Ball rotated around there, and Moore gets it away. And that's going to be a foul against Hunter Rogers.
Yeah, and again, it just continues. They're playing physical, and that's what they want to do, but you're going to start getting in foul trouble. That's a 2nd on Rogers, and pick up a lot of fouls pretty quick playing this way.
Wood off to Barker as they will reset to Dodd. Boy, and that's an easy one right there. You jump over the back shoulder right there. Swinford's going to pick up another now. That is their 3rd foul in
just a hair over a minute.
Yeah, I mean, you've got to clean that side out up. That's a 3rd now on Swinford. Boy, the trap on Dodd is good, and he gets it away and turnover.
Good defense there by Advance.
Brody Rogers attacks off to Henson to the corner to Rogers. Rogers surveys there and is going to bring it back out top. There's a pass inside and steps on the out of bounds line. Turnover.
You got to know where you are on the court, but this This Westwood defense is real tough with those long arms in that zone. It's kind of tough to pass through.
So we've got a timeout on the floor. We will step aside as well. Back in 30.
At Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, Justin Toad Agency, we protect what matters most to you. Whether it's your home, auto, farm, business, or life, we'll make sure you're covered for the unexpected. Call today for a free Team Tote quote.
At SEMO Health Network, we strive to provide caring and affordable health care. We provide medical, dental, OB, and behavioral health services to everyone that may need it. For more information, visit our website and let SEMO Health Network take care of you.
Welcome back to Oran as Advance leads this one 28-25. And David, as the fouls continue, I think, so will go their season. If they don't clean up that side of their game, good team's going to take advantage of that. They're giving points away in that area, and they already have 3 fouls on them and now a minute and a half of basketball here in the third.
Yeah, they've got there's difference. You can play physical and really get after them defensively without fouling, and I think that's what they're going to have to learn how to do.
Boy, and what a great statement. Play physical and get after them defensively without fouling. I think it is a wonderful statement. Well, there's a good-looking pass out to Barker for 3. Front rims, bounces, does not go. Strong rebound by Brad Wood, and it's going to be a jump ball.
Ball will stay with Westwood. An offensive rebound, though. They haven't had many of those this game. They did a nice job getting that one.
Moore out and 4 to end. Barker has it over to Dodd. Dodd for 3 will not go, and it's off. Rebound by Moore. Moore wants to go back up, does, and he's fouled.
2 free throws, and again, another offensive rebound for Westwood. So they're getting after it a little bit more on the on the glass than they did in the first half already.
That is going to be number 4 against Drake Dodd. He was in the game for a mere 5 seconds and will check out again.
Yeah, they're getting some quick foul trouble.
And Moore knocks down the free throw.
And Westwood, they've shown the ability to make free throws. I think they're 9 out of 11 now. So I mean they can. They're taking advantage of their trips to the free throw line.
Moore for his 13th. Rims out, did not get it. Rogers now drives into the paint. Looses for a second, goes over the right, does not go. Gets his own rebound and will clear. Henson wants to drive. Cut off there by Westwood. Hamlin to the corner. Rogers for 3. Got it. Hunter Rogers now with 15 in the game, and he pushes the lead to 5.
Now, good ball movement there by Advance to find him in the corner. He's hit a couple of those. That seems to be his spot.
And looks to be, that's going to stay with Westwood Baptist. A lot of excitement coming from right here in front of us, David.
There is. Westwood fans trying to get their team going here.
That is into Barker, and that is stolen away by Rogers. Good play there. All the way up to the rim and fouled, and he will go to the line for 2.
Yeah, he just took the ball away from him. You got to be strong with the basketball, and he brought it down to his waist. And when you bring it down like that, you run the danger of having to take it from you like that.
Foul goes against Brad Wood, his first, team's first. And Rogers misses the first. Rogers a game high 15 points and make it 16. Dodd now kicks that outside. They want to drive to the corner. Vanover for 3. Got it! The 3 has fallen finally for Westwood Baptist. Their first of the half. Second of the game.
Yeah, they really needed that to fall. They've really struggled from behind the line and did a nice job finding the open Vanover over in the corner.
All the way out to Rogers. He'll shoot a 3. Back rim does not go. Rebound Moore, and we're going to get a travel.
Yeah, he kind of landed funny on his ankle, too.
And I'm really surprised on that rebound. They did not call a push right there on that.
Yeah, looks like he's going to be okay and stay in the game, but he kind of landed funny on that ankle. And I'm with you. I thought there could have been a foul call there, but they did let them play a little bit inside.
There's a shot, does not go. Nice rebound for Advance. Hamlin inside, moves it back out. Advance working against the zone. Quick pass might catch a open shooter on the backside here. Rogers will swing it. Long three by Henson. Front rim does not go. Rebound there, Vanover. Dodd gets possession, pushes the floor now. They'll swing it to Barker. Barker drives baseline, kicks that out top to Moore, and they move it around again. Vanover a long three. Back rim does not go. Rebound, Advance. Swinford pulls that down. And that's just a turnover there. Hamlin just lost control, and that's going to go back to the Eagles.
Yeah, he was just trying to go too fast there, and sometimes it pays just to slow it down just a little bit. I know that Advance wants to push the tempo, but sometimes it pays just to slow it down.
Inside Vanover all the way back out to Dodd. Dodd has been quiet this half. Vanover goes up, does not get it. Moore, the putback!
Nice putback.
Never touched the ground. He jumped up, touched the fingertips, and puts it back in. Moore now with 14 in the game.
Cuts the lead to 1.
Rogers drives, goes with the right, and he is fouled and will go to the line. That foul will go on number 22, Cody Vanover, his second. Team second now. Rogers good on the first.
Hunter Rogers had a big game here for Advance. He's active defensively, does a nice job trying to get to the rim, has hit a couple of big shots outside, making some free throws.
Yeah, now up to 19 of the Hornets' 34 points. To say he's had a big game is an understatement. Dodd pushes up, loses control, needs help, and finds it. There's Barker on the drive to the corner. Wood for three, rims out, does not go. Rogers rebound and stolen. Vanover takes that away. Dodd now pushes inside, up with the right off the glass, does not go. And away with it is Advance.
Boy, wide open layup. You're not going to get a better look than that, and just didn't go. Sometimes you're too open.
Here's Henson. He kicks that out. Rogers for three from the top of the key. Misses everything and out of bounds. And that will go to the Eagles. Eagles trail by 3. 2:20 left in the third quarter.
I feel like Westwood's done a nice job getting the ball out to their shooters for the threes. They're just not falling. They're taking some pretty good looks.
There's Moore, finds Dodd on the back cut, up and got it, and the foul! Just when you thought Dodd was a forgotten figure and had not scored, he goes there to the rim and scores.
I tell you what, Dodd and Rogers, Dodd and Moore, they've got that little back door between the two of them. They've got that back door cut down.
Yeah, and it's a field, so they're trying to play tight man to Dodd there and keep the ball out of his hands as he converts there. So that ties the game at 34. It's a field. The defender's feeling for him, and he feels him go out to the top of the key, and he's going to stop that pass. And then he cuts down. Look, you got to let him go high, but you can't let him cut beneath you low. All the way down to Swinford, and Rose off the rim there. More of the rebound. Ball out to Dodd as he'll bring it across. Dodd with 11 in the game now. Drives the lane, up with the right, and got it! Dodd has taken over the last couple of scores for the Eagles.
And that's the first lead, maybe in the game for Westwood.
And that is Rogers up, and he converts. Hunter Rogers now, 20 in the game.
Hunter Rogers just playing big. Whenever they need a basket, they go to him.
Dodd, he wants to drive the lane again and does, and he's going to be fouled there, probably by Hunter Rogers, I think. And I'm wrong again. That goes against number 2. That is Drake Rogers.
You got the Rogers part right. Tell you what, I think their best offense is just basically Dodd taking the ball to the basket. He gets some open looks. He's been getting fouled quite a bit.
Dodd, a rare miss at the free throw line there. This is for the lead. Short there, they do not get it. Rebound, Swinford. Rogers drives in, they collapse on him. Swinford up, cannot get it to fall. Rebound, Moore. Dodd with the ball up top. He is guarded by Hunter Rogers. Well, athlete for athlete here. Dodd goes around and looks for help. Off to Wood. Dodd brings it back out top. He wants to go right. And boy, I think he got away from moving screen, but they come away with the steal. Hunter Rogers all the way down with the right and count it. To the line for the and one.
Yeah, and instead of going straight up there, he kind of swatted at it, and that's going to draw the foul every time. Good take there by Hunter Rogers.
That foul will go against number 12, Gage Barker, his third, team third. Rogers up and misses the free throw. And back up, that is number 30 for the Hornets, Leland Kennedy.
Another offensive rebound.
4-point lead now for Advance.
Good look.
And does not go at the rim. Moore back up and scores.
Good look into Moore. He wasn't able to finish it the first time, but he was able to get his own rebound and put
Kennedy
it back.
Up and scores again. Kennedy, 2 baskets in a row and a loose ball, and that will take us to the end of 3. It's Advance 42, Westwood Baptist 38.
What does it take to stand tall? To let curiosity take root? To let your dreams take flight? You have to be fearless. Carve your path without permission. Turn your grit into greatness. This is your small town with big ideas. This is where you find your fearless. This is SEMO.
We are back, and all that racket is David getting his headset back on.
Yep, sorry about that.
We're back under action here. And David, I just met with scorebooks because
So Advance is going to be coming out here, and they have a 4-point lead, and they're going to have the ball to start this fourth quarter. Went on the Hornets with a big run there at the end of that third quarter to take this 4-point lead. Have a chance to extend it here to start, and they're doing a nice job of just getting out, putting pressure, and forcing turnovers on Westwood.
Yeah, Advance up top, they'll swing it around. There is Rogers again, fires from deep, does not get it to fall, and Wood with a good rebound. Dodd now will bring that up. Backdoor cut to Moore and got it. Again.
Yeah, those two have got that backdoor cut down. I think there's going to be a timeout. Coach Barr is going to talk to him about it.
Moore up to 18 points as he will take us to the break in the action.
Your animals depend on you every day. So we build equipment you can depend on every day. So cutting hay, feeding livestock, and managing land is easier. Loaded with intuitive, innovative features and tech, Case IH equipment isn't just built to work. It's built to work for livestock producers. Case IH, built by farmers. Talk to your Baker Implement dealer today.
I knew what happened. I saw it. It happened quick down there. We are back. Boy, back and forth game. And you said it earlier, the connection between Moore and Dodd has been something special. And really, the backdoor cuts, when the defense loses them, they connect and score.
Yeah, those two, they've kind of, you can tell they played a lot of basketball together. They both are running those backdoor cuts. They know to look for that with each other, and they're doing a really nice job. I think Coach Barr there got the, I think he's been talking to him about that in some timeouts because he seemed pretty upset that they let another one go. But that'll cut the lead to 2 here.
Both of those young men are seniors. Rogers swings that around. Advance trying to settle. Brody Rogers pushes the paint. That is blocked by Moore and taken away. That's going to be a jump ball.
Yeah, good job by Moore coming from the backside to get that block. And that'll be Westwood's ball. They'll have a chance to tie or take the lead.
David, I'm going to tell you, we have had 2 really good, hard-fought basketball games here tonight.
We have, and it looks like this one's going to go down to the wire as well. The teams are playing hard, and this one's kind of a contrast in styles. It's Advance is really getting them after it defensively. I think Westwood would rather play more of a kind of a slower pace, where you're able to pass it around a little bit better. But it's a pretty nice game so far.
Barker all the way back to the corner, and that was sitting there waiting for Swinford. Try to get it into Moore, and Swinford grabbed it away. Swinford has it, kicks it out. Now to Hunter Rogers. Nice pass inside of Brody Rogers and the score.
Yeah, those two, they're taking a play out of Westwood's book there with the moving without the basketball.
Pushes the lead to 4. Dodd wants to drive. Now off to Moore. Dodd circles back out top and grabs the basketball and kicks it off one more time. There's Wood. He's going to swing that. Now to Moore. Well, it's just waiting for Moore or Dodd to do it. Oh, yeah, there's a baseline kick. And there is Wood for the connection.
Yeah, you do that. Advance did a really nice job defensively, but you knew if they kept moving the ball like that, eventually they were going to find an open man, and they did.
Wood was patient and moved nicely in the open spot. There's a backdoor cut, and Westwood would have none of it.
Yeah, I think Westwood's seen a few backdoor plays in their practice sessions, so they might be able to recognize them pretty well.
Rogers inbounds that, and he would like to have another shot at it. He has 22 in the game. Here's the drive. Henson kicks that off down low. Swinson up. Swinford misses. That is Hamlin on the rebound. Hamlin back up and misses. Moore with the rebound.
And if Advance doing a nice job on that offensive glass, they just are struggling to finish some of them.
I mean, and do you even consider going to a diamond and 2 right now and just face guard Moore and Dodd?
I think you've got to consider it because those two have been the ones all night long for Westwood that have been causing problems.
Well, now, I cannot believe they did not call the foul there. And the 3-pointer is good.
And we say that, and Cody Vandover then drains a 3, and it puts Westwood back in front, 45-44. Yeah, I thought that might have been a foul right there, but
yeah, you can't run through the screen, and they did. Henson for 3, count it.
That was a quick answer by Advance. Nobody got out on him. He's like, if you're not going to guard me, I'm going to shoot it.
Advance up by 2. Henson's first made basket of the game, and it comes at a critical moment from 3. Ball back to Dodd's hands. There's the screen by Moore. He's going to roll down. Could not get it to him. There it is to Moore. And knocked away, and they're going to call Hunter Rogers with the foul.
And that'll be his 3rd foul.
A foul called in by longtime coach and now official Eric Sykes.
Yeah. Nice seeing him out here.
And there's a walker. Eric had some really good runs. For folks that don't know, listen, he had some really good runs with the boys team at Dexter back in the late 90s, I believe that was.
Early 2000s.
Early 2000s.
Yep.
And then he switched over to the girls with Chad Allen as his assistant and was a part of those Final Four runs. So he knows a thing or two about basketball.
And I believe he won a golf state title as a head coach as well. So he's been around and done a really nice, really good basketball coach.
Yeah, finish up on him. Brody Rogers with that three from the top of the key. His son actually is a senior on the golf team at Evangel University this year. There's a three from Barker, rimmed out, no good. Rebound Henson, and they've got a foul. And Barker may have injured a foot.
I think maybe they banged knees right there. Looks like Westwood wants a full timeout here.
They're taking a timeout. We do as well. Back in 30 on Aycorp Sports.
At Young Real Estate, we understand the importance of face-to-face interactions. Our experienced agents are here to listen to your needs and personalize your home buying or selling experience. But we also recognize the power of technology. Young Real Estate offers virtual showings, allowing you to explore properties from the comfort of your own home. Young Real Estate, where technology meets a personal touch. Your dreams, our expertise. Contact us today and let's make your dream home a reality.
Welcome back here to Oran Invitational Tournament, the 70th annual tournament, that is. And the Advanced Hornets lead the Westwood Baptist Eagles by 5 here as we take along 3:06 left in the fourth.
Seems like every time Westwood's able to get the lead, Advance goes on a little run, and that's what happened here. Westwood took the lead, 45-44 in a 6-0 run here by Advance to pull ahead.
Each team has two players that's going to run a show. For Advance, it's Hunter Rogers with 22, Brody Rogers with 10, and for Westwood Baptist, Robbie Dodd with 13, and Aiden Moore with 18. It's been those guys for the most part tonight.
Yeah, Westwood's going to have to get some stops here defensively and turn it into some offense on the other end of the floor because they're starting to run out of time.
All the way across. Henson for three. Got it! Caleb Henson has hit 2 3-pointers here in the fourth and now pushes the lead to 8.
Yeah, he saved them for just the right time.
Moore with the basketball now. That is kicked down low to Dodd. Dodd looking for help, trying to get in for a shot, goes up and does not complete it, and rebound goes to Hamlin. A bit of desperation is going to have to start kicking in for Westwood Baptist here.
Yeah, and that's the thing. They're only basically getting one shot at time, each offensive possession because of the great job Advance is doing rebounding the ball. Now they pull it by 10.
Drake Ford, the score there to push the lead to 10. Vanover all the way over. Barker skips inside the paint, looses it, picks it back up. Outside, Vanover for three. No, will not go. Rebound goes to Advance. Loose ball now back to Ford. Ford all the way up, off the glass. Does not go, but he is fouled and goes to the line for 2.
Yeah, this got away from Westwood really quick. They were up 45-44 and an 11-0 run here by Advance, and they're looking to add to it right here.
Ford couldn't get the first to fall. 10-point game here. Next off into the rim, and now to 11. Moore tries to drive. There's Vanover now to Dodd. Dodd for three. No. Rebound, Rogers. He has had a night. Rogers picks up the dribble. He needs help, and there is Hamlin. Back out top here, and now they're going to try to run a minute 17 off maybe. Nope, Rogers is going to go to the rim. Moore the rebound. Dodd has to push ahead. He does in the paint, up and does not fall. Rebound goes to Barker. Out top, Vanover couldn't get the three, shot off, and there it is, and Ford gets the steal.
And they get the timeout. We did just get word it will be Scott County Central against Kelly at 6 o'clock tomorrow night. That'll be the game that's be played tomorrow night.
Scott County Central against Kelly, so Kelly will be the home team. They're the higher seed in that. So right here at 6 o'clock, folks. Timeout on the floor by Advance there on the loose ball. They just saved possession. They are up 11, trying to close this one out.
Tell you what, I've liked the effort that Advance has put on the floor tonight. They've gotten after him defensively. They get to the rim offensively. They get a lot of offensive rebounds. I just like what they do. If they can just clean up that defensive end from all the fouls, they've got a pretty good little team this year.
Yeah, and maybe their best defense is a scoring offense and aggressive offense. Because, look, they've only got one foul here in the fourth. They've cleaned that side of it up, but they have been on the attack and scored at will here in the fourth.
Yeah, it was like as soon as Westwood took the lead, there was like something clicked in Advance, and they just took it up to another level and have done a really nice job here to finish off this game.
All the way out to Henson in the backcourt.
Henson hit a couple of big threes during that run that really kind of helped them out as well.
Ford now moves that inside of the paint. They'll just move it out. Henson. Kick ball, and that kills it.
If you're Westwood, you've got 3 fouls that you have to give in order to start putting them on the line. So it's almost it's almost too late to even start fouling.
Westwood Baptist will check in Ethan Albin. Advance inbounds to Brody Rogers. Pass inside, Ford up, does not score. Ford a rebound, Ford back up and scores.
And again, another second chance point for Advance, and man, they've just dominated the glass this entire game.
God pushes across, being pressured there, needs help. All the way over to Barker. And that will do it here from Oran. It is Advance 58, Westwood Baptist 45. Give us just a few seconds, and David, you're going to run us through some stats.
All right, first for the Advance Hornets, they were led by Hunter Rogers, a big night, 22 points from him. Brody Rogers, he had 10. Leland Kennedy, he had 4 points, 2 for Morgan Swinford, 2 for Jamison Hanlon, 9 for Drake Ford, 3 for Carson Best, and 6 for Caleb Henson. 2 big threes there at the end of that fourth quarter with a big run. Now let me
try to help you if I can here, David.
And now for the Westwood Baptist, they were led in scoring by Andon Moore. He had 18 points. Robbie Dodd had 13, 7 for Cody Vandover, 4 for Brad Wood, and 3 for Gage Barker, as Westwood Baptist falls to 3-1 on the season and falls into the losers bracket.
Yeah, two fine games here tonight, and results are Scott City will play here against Kelly tomorrow night. That game's 6:30, I believe, David.
I think it's 6 o'clock. Scott Central against Kelly.
Scott Central against Kelly, 6 o'clock. They'll go live maybe 5 minutes before the game. Catch them here. I will be at Bernie at that tournament. I will be joining you all back here again Thursday and Friday night as we will take this to championship here. David, any closing thoughts on this game before we leave?
No, I thought we saw 2 good games, and it's been a great start to this tournament so far. We got a great couple nights left, so we've got 3 nights left. So just can't wait to see how it finishes out.
Yep. Thank you all for watching, and for myself, Bobby Alford, for David Jenkins, and the rest of the crew here for Aycorp Sports, saying good night from Oran, Missouri.